Hello and welcome to the ArchieLuxury live stream channel. Welcome to the program. Okie dokie, guys. We are here. We are here. Today, guys, I firstly want to say Blue Shirt Buddha, $2. It's Tuesday night live with the Pontiff. My regards to Blue Shirt Buddha. Blue Shirt Buddha. It's Tuesday night live with the Pontiff. Blue Shirt Buddha. Everyone, please upvote and super chat your questions and please support your Pontiff. Thank you, Blue Shirt. We got Ken Fresno in the crowd. Ken, did you get your wife the watch I told you to? I gotta tell you, Ken, you're a very lucky man. Very, very lucky man. You got a lovely wife. You got a bit of money. You got some watches. Man, you're in the prime. This is the prime. It's the prime, Ken. Howdy from Texas. How are you, my friend? I love howdy. Guys, yesterday, I went and put all my luxury timepieces in the safe. I put them away. I just didn't want to have them. You know, you got to be careful. I put some jewelry, watches, all into the safety deposit box. And I decided to keep one watch out. Now, yesterday, I took some comments. They said maybe the Explorer 2 Arch, maybe the Millie. But I said, no. No. One and done. What did I decide to keep? Let me tell you, the Submariner. The Submariner. The Submariner. Why would I keep the Submariner? Why would I keep the Submariner? That's a good question. Why? It's the greatest sports watch known to man. Steel sub date. Got to be totally honest with you. The no date, you used to buy the no date if you couldn't afford the date. That's basically what it was. If you're almost there, you'd get the no date. Now it's become a trendy thing, man. All the Californians. But for me, I love my Submariners. Okay, let's open the show. Let's open the show. I'm going to be posting the link now. If you're a crew member, get on. Come on the show there. If you are a chosen crew member, we had some interesting people on yesterday. We did. We got some really interesting people on. And I got to be totally honest with you. It started off a bit of a stinker, but, the show picked up momentum. Wizard. I like my Wizard. The Wizard. Stefano, man, I love you. He's just such a cool guy. Really cool. Um, here we go. Ken Fresno, $2. Still looking for the right OP for her. Ken, I would also suggest maybe the previous series. You don't have to get the Tiffany or the coral. Maybe a white dial Rolex date. That's right, because a Rolex date had the smoother bezel and it had the oyster bracelet. Could be a winner for cheaper money, and it's got a date. So look out the Rolex date. This is for ladies. You want to get a fairly modern, like the last 20 years. Ken, that would be a bit of advice there. I've got to tell you, what can I say? I got to tell you, man, it is all good news there. What else can I say there? What can I say? Look, the live streams are doing okay. They're doing good. I've got good watch talk. A lot of interesting fikers come on there. I got some good people in the crowds. That's right. Good people. Jamie Opulence. I quite enjoy him. He's pretty cool guy. Yeah. Yeah, it's all pretty cool. It's all pretty cool. So guys, if you want to jump on, jump on. I've got to tell you guys, what do I feel about one watch and done? It's interesting. I think sometimes, we get so caught up in our lives. We get caught up in the collecting bug. Sometimes it's nice to just have one and done. You wake up in the morning, you don't need to think about what do I wear, what do I match. Fike it. Just put on your Rolex Submariner. It's a man's watch. It's for men. Men. So I've got to tell you, man, that's the way I would go there. I would really... Howdy from Texas, $2. Bring AC4 into YouTube. He seems, they never really, my kids never really liked it. You know what I mean? They just never really kind of got into it. That's kind of the way it goes there. So some you win, some you lose. You know what I mean? Some you win, some you lose. I got to tell you something. I was talking to a guy, and he says he bought one of these. Tell me what you think, guys. I'm just going to tell you what it is. We're going to call it up. There was a great review by Watches SJX. I'm just going to call this baby up here. And I thought it was quite an interesting piece here. This is it's a super complication. Look at this, guys. This is a Jaeger-LeCoultre. It is listen to this. It has got a number of complications. Look at this here. This watch here has got 11 complications, including tourbillon, minute repeater, instantaneous perpetual calendar, the Reverso Hybris Mechanical Caliber 185 is the momentum wristwatch with 4 faces and a movement made up of 800 parts. It's made in white gold. 4 faces. Wow. can I say? It's an interesting piece. It's got complications stacked up. Look at the price, $1.6 million. It's about the same as a Patek Sky Moon Tourbillon. Wowzers. I don't know what to say, guys. What do you think? We got a super chat in. Super chats are coming fast. Howdy from Texas, $2. Bring AC4 into YouTube. He said, okay, I'll see if I can lure him on to the show. I have to lure him out. We've got Kuipermite Frog. Why no Hermes orange headphones? Okay, good question. I got to tell you, I've gone back to these Beats. These are actually headphones you charge up, which give you a better quality. These were just cheapies I bought, and they're a little bit tight. Okay, these were okay. They're not terrible headphones, but they weren't the greatest. Okay, they weren't the greatest. That's the reason. So I kind of, these headphones here, these ones are starting to come apart a bit. They're getting a bit. I don't know with headphones. What do you choose? I want something comfortable. So that's the reason. Ken Fresno, Arch, what watch would you wear on the AC3 OnlyFans while thumb wrestling on cam? I gotta be honest with you. I'm a 40, about to turn 49. I don't think OnlyFans is for me. You know that? I really don't think it's my genre. Overweight, middle-aged, white guy, lower middle class. Man, they don't want me on there. Seriously. I don't think that's kind of the audience for that. Bear Clooney. Bear Clooney's in the crowd there. We got Sovron. It's quite interesting. It's interesting. I'm doing the show today, and we don't seem to have Dis or that guy with the parrot. What's his name? Marcelo. And they're kind of, I don't know what to say there. We had that new guy, Diego. He's a bit kind of up himself. That's the only criticism I'd have. He's just got a bit of an ego, a bit of a chip on his shoulder. I'm so wonderful. My shit doesn't stink. I didn't get a good vibe. I got to be totally honest with you. Marcelo and Dis are my C grade crew. They're kind of the crew emergency filler, I think, and preferably not two of them at the same. You just know the show is a stinker. I'd almost prefer to do a show by myself than to have those guys on. That's kind of the trade-off. Do you do your own show? Do you not have the that sort of punter on there? It's a tricky thing. You got to work this out. What time is it? $5. Just traded my VC 4500 blue and my 126711 for a 126715. What blue dial Rolex should I get out of the... Holy shit. So the Vacheron, that's the overseas. And let's what the hell did he do? What's going on here? Let's have a look at this here. Rolex 126. Let's have a look here. 126711. So that's what he had. That's the root beer two-tone. And then he got rid of that. He sold that and the VC to get a 126715, which I think is the solid gold one. Yeah, okay. Nice watch. I probably would have done that. Yeah, I think the VC's going to fall. I don't really have confidence in the overseas. I think a nice solid gold. He doesn't mention money because I think he might be he doesn't mention money because probably it was a shit deal. Let's be honest, hey. Most people don't man up and tell me the exact facts. What blue dial Rolex should I get? OP41s. Oh, okay. So, okay. I don't know how many watches he's got. It doesn't really tell me, but he wants. Okay, so let's just say he wants to have the solid gold root beer as a statement piece. Then he wants to steal OP41, Datejust 41, or the Millie, or any blue dial I missed. Oh, I would say OP41 overpriced. I would say Datejust 41 would be perfect. Or the Millie. Either one. Either one. I think either one would be fine. In some ways, I'd like to say the Datejust would be better because you'd have a sports in the gold GMT, and you'd have a Datejust as your work watch. But the Milgauss is such a beautiful watch. I actually think the Milgauss is really special. I love the orange. That's what I really love about it. But hey, I don't think you could go wrong either way. But stay away from the OP41. They are overpriced. Very much overpriced there. And we've got Bello DeVille, €5. And he's a member. Archie, today I went through some of your old videos. Baby Jesus, what a cool guy you are. Really authentic. Hey, Bello. Bello, that's really cool comment to say there, man. Hey, man, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I had some old videos. Because of the Google apocalypse, I've had to remove a lot of videos, which pisses me off, but you get that. So yeah, thank you so much for that super chat there. Sick Wizard $2. Thoughts on Urban Jurgensen 11242 I1 Platinum. I gotta be totally honest with you. I gotta be totally I gotta be I really hate this brand. I mean, seriously, you got the 1-1. I hate these. I really think they suck. You know that? I don't like them. You know, these are kind of niche brands. Yeah. I got to be completely honest with you. How do you spell this brand? This brand is just completely Jurg Jenson. How do you spell this sort of crap? You know what? Urban Jurgensen. It's just garbage. I can't even find this shit. I got no backup crew at the moment. No backup crew. Attention, backup crew. Come to service. Service. Urban Jurgensen. Man, it's just crap. It's just, I don't know. I just don't. It's not my cup of tea. You know what I'm saying? It's just not my cup of tea there. That's what I'm saying, man. It's just crap. I can't even find this easily. Urban Jurgensen watch. Let's have a look, see if that comes up. Oh, here we go. Urban Jurgensen. There we go. Urban Jurgensen. What the hell was I doing? Oh, Jurgensen. I don't bloody know. I gotta tell you, man, it's garbage. You know this? I don't like this sort of shit. You know that? I gotta be totally honest with you. What am I gonna do with this crap? You know? Why would you buy this sort of shit? That's what I want to know. Why would you buy this shit? Urban Jurgensen, you know, I got to be totally honest with you. Who buys this sort of shit? Why would you buy this shit for? I mean, this is unsaleable. It is Urban. I thought it was a joke. Urban, Jerkinson, and what was it? It was a 1142. What was it? See, that doesn't even come up in my Google. Google doesn't even like it. That tells you how bad it is. How bad it is. Urban Jerkinson, 1142. Hello, we've got Sard.
Hello.
Hey, how are you?
All good, thank you.
What do
How
you
are you
think of
doing,
these
Archie?
Urban Jerkinson 11421 Platinum? Tell me what you think.
Piece of garbage, I believe.
That's
Urban
what I
jerk.
fucking jerk garbage. That's right. Fucking garbage. What sort of idiot, what sort of sick idiot buys that shit?
Archie, you are wearing a very
Timely.
beautiful shirt.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry?
You are wearing a very beautiful shirt. Is this
Yes, this
custom
is
also?
tailor-made from
Excellent.
my good friend Herman Sows in Canada.
Outstanding.
Yeah, I got to start wearing my good stuff. You know what? It's time to start wearing and using my good stuff. Hello, Timely. How are you?
Pontiff, ArchieLuxury, AC3. What's
Hey,
happening,
I
mate?
got your email there. You got a new pen.
I've got a couple, yeah.
What made you try this? Why? Why are you trying new pens? Tell me this. Why?
I'm into vintage fountain pens.
Is there much around cheap?
Yeah, not too bad. I picked up the Pelican Mark 10 or MK10,
Yep,
and
yep.
I picked up a Visconti Firenze. I picked them up for about, 120, 130 together.
It's okay. Let
Not
me
bad.
ask you this, Sard. Sard,
Yes.
do I tell him that you need to have gold nibs for quality? That's rule number 1 with fountain pens, isn't it, Sard?
If it's 18 karat, it will write even smoother. If it's 14 karat, it will be
Yes.
more durable. It will write little bit less smooth. However, I believe.
What about steel?
No way, no way. Those are garbages. Don't go
The
for these
gold,
steel.
in regards to the nib, the gold is all about how much flex there is, yeah, when you're writing.
No, that depends upon how your nib is made. I have 149. It is a special order nib. You have a Mont Blanc bespoke program. You tell them that you don't need any kind of flexibility. It is 18 karat, but no flex, and
Okay.
it is between fine and medium. Normally, if you see Mont Blanc's fine is very bold. It is sort of a medium on other pens. So you always have to choose their fine nibs. That is the best thing.
Before
Okay,
we
More
go down a
practical.
rabbit hole and
just
get
very
carried away,
quickly
Archie,
there.
got a couple of
I will
super
come
chats.
back to that. Sick Wizard, we got Urban Jerkinson.
Hang on,
What do you
got
think of this
£8
brand?
versus £2.
What do you think of this? It's garbage. Okay, we'll come back to that there. A Powers, £2. Hi, Art. I sent you an IG. What's an IG? That's an Instagram.
Instagram.
Is it?
Instagram.
Message with my collection. Okie dokie. It's Yep, I'll have a look. I'll have a look there. Thomas Burdett, £4.50. The main man, Blue Shirt Buddha, was telling us to super chat. So here goes. What would be your favorite vintage Rolex pick, Arch? 1016 1655 512 16753. I think that's a GMT two-tone. GMT two-tone, I think. Yes, it is. 16. That's a transitional model. Look, out of that there, without a doubt, the 1655, that's the Steve McQueen Explorer 2. Without a doubt, that would have to be my favorite one out of that there. Without a doubt. It's I think that would have to be the best. You know, just look the 1016 is beautiful. They're a great watch.
Gorgeous.
But
Quintessential Explorer one.
yeah. That Urban Jerkinson, I'm just doing a Chrono 24 search. Nothing comes up for Urban Jerkinson. Why is that? Can I ask you why? Why
Never
is
heard
that?
of it. I heard,
Yeah, these
I heard you talking about it when I was jumping in.
man, I got to be honest with
No
you.
idea.
These are watches only an idiot would buy. You know what I'm saying? Who buys this sort of shit? Can I ask you that?
Whoever's inquiring about it now.
Yeah,
Alright.
I don't know why you buy this sort of shit. Why would you buy this trash? Seriously. Can I ask you that? Why would you buy this shit?
You can ask me, but I haven't got an answer for you.
It's I mean, this is sort of who the hell buys this sort of garbage? I'm trying to get the spelling right to make sure I haven't spelt it wrong.
I'll
I mean,
have a look in a minute for you.
Have you heard of Arnold and Son? Have you heard of Arnold and Son?
Yes.
I've
Yes.
heard of Arnold, son, yeah.
Unsellable. No one wants this shit, do they?
Mm.
You know, Arnold and Son, you can't give that shit away. I got to be honest with you. Stay away from the independents, okay? You know, Luxuria, he's had this Arnold and Son since he's opened his business, right? It's never sold, okay? Let me just call it up because I want to show you how desperate this garbage is.
Longest standing watch in the shop, yeah.
He might have given it back because it was shit. It was I think he might have wholesaled it out, but it had there it is, it's there, Arnold and Son. He had that since he's been in business. Unfucking sellable. Let me just say that again. Unfucking sellable. It is toxic sludge. You can have asbestos filings that are more sellable than this watch.
Is this one of those?
Nobody fucking wants it. This is the sort of watch. Look, it's actually a pretty nice watch, to be totally honest with you. Look at it. Amazing finish. Amazing. It's quality. It's all, look at that. Arnold and Son. Look at the dial. It's actually pretty damn amazing. It's look at the work on that dial. But you know what? Nobody bloody wants it. Nobody. Cove will discount. He will discount. He'll sell it at cost. Unfucking sellable. Unsellable. Nobody wants this shit. He's had it since day one. He's had it since he moved into Castlereagh Street. There you go. I can tell you exactly because it's just shit. You go and buy this independent crap. Nobody wants it unless it's a bargain. You can bargain it out.
A ton of super chaps banking up here. So got what time is it for $5?
Okay, sorry. Here we go. What time is it? $5. Got 31,000 for the VC. 19.5 for the two-tone. Paid 46 for a stickered rose gold. Made money on the VC and broke even on the two-tone. I want to get a blue dial to replace the VC. That's the only one super chat. There's no more than that, is there?
No, there's more. You got $2 Jim Canataro.
Okay. So, okay, we'll come back to that in a minute. Here we go. Jim Camatano, $2. Look up Hamilton, worth $1,500. No need to look that shit up. Stay away from fucking Hamilton, man. I don't need to fucking look that up to tell you that. And Sick Wizard, $2. Borman Mercer Mono Pusher, 2007 with FP Jean movement. Garbage. Garbage. I don't give a fuck. It's got supposedly an FP Jean movement. Who says? And A Powers, €2. What's your address, Arch? I want to send you a squally. My address is down below. P.O. Box 299 Mount OMMANEY. It's in every video I release. The P.O. Box. Send it to there, man. Now, getting back to this deal here, I got to be totally honest with you. He got 31,000 for the VC. Fair enough. 19.5 for the two-tone. Yeah, sounds about right. Paid 46. I don't know why you wanted a stickered one. What the hell? Why did you want a stickered one? Let's go and have a look. David SW. Let's see what David... Because what's the point in buying a stickered one if you're going to wear the damn thing? Can I ask you that? Sard?
No idea.
Would you buy a stickered one or not? Yes, no. Quick.
If it's a Daytona type of thing, and if you want for investment, then it is okay.
Let's have a
Old
look at
stock, new
David
is
SW.
sometimes important.
Here we go. Let's have a look. David SW. He paid 46 for a stickered one. Here's a mint perfect one. 44. Yeah, 46 for stickered. I don't think I'd pay $1,000 for a stickered one. Is it worth $1,000 more? Because
No, no.
you're gonna take the stickers off and use it, aren't you? You're not gonna be a safe queen. What's the point in buying it if it's gonna be a safe queen? He paid high, made money on the VC, broke even. I want to get a two-tone. I want to get a blue dial to replace. I tell you what I would get. Would you go Datejust blue or would you go Milgauss? Sard?
Date just blue. Date just blue.
Definitely. Datejust 41 blue.
Fluted bezel.
Let's have a look. See if he's got any. Here we go. Here's a fluted
This
bezel.
one.
Jubilee or Oyster? I think you go
Jubilee.
It's beautiful. So it's nearly 14,000. That's a beautiful watch with Romans, white gold bezel. That's the Azzurro. Actually, that would be bloody perfect. Look, I got to tell you, I think, even though I got the Milgauss personally, I reckon the other blue is a bit cheaper. You know, the other blue, but I reckon that Azzurro blue is worth.
Biden has the other blue.
What's that?
Biden has the other blue.
Oh, okay, I'd go for, yeah. Look, it doesn't matter. Whatever you want there, but I reckon, yeah, Datejust would be the way to go there. Don't be flipping. What time is it? That's enough now. You got the watches. No more flipping. Just stay with what you got. No need to muck around anymore, okay? No need to dick around, trading in, trading out. Yeah, definitely. Any of those vintage, look, I'm not that impressed by the GMT two-tone. Stay away from that. Okay, that's kind of, if you're getting steel, plastic, get steel. Don't go the two-tone. Okay, I reckon out of that there, the 5512, I've owned a few of those. They're quite valuable. And the 1016, yeah. The problem is so many fakes. What time is it? We spoke about that. We gave him enough time. Jim, man, what are you doing? Look at Hamilton. That's garbage. It's fucking garbage. Sick Wizard. Borman Mercer Mono Pusher. Have you ever heard of this shit?
Why are people going for these brands? I don't understand.
I don't understand. Well, who would buy this fucking shit? Why do you buy this shit for? Why would you, honestly, who's buying this shit? Why would you buy this mono pusher? I'm trying to find this damn thing. A Baum mono pusher. Baum and Mercier. I hate that brand, man. I fucking hate that brand. You know what I mean? I really fucking hate Baum and Mercer. And mono. It's not even coming up, man. Who would buy a supposedly with an FP Jean movement? And it's just, what the fuck? Who would buy this shit? Who buys this shit? Can I ask you that, Sard?
Even they don't allow on Chrono 24 to upload it.
Yeah. Well, it's just okay, we did that one. Any more super chats there, Timely?
Nah, nothing's come through yet.
Timely behavior, by the way. I tell you a
Message.
secret about these fountain pens. People neglect using good quality inks on these pens. And you know, Japanese have everything best in the world. They have best of cars. Everything is best. So their ink is better than Mont Blanc's ink actually. So if you use Pilot's Aeroshizuku ink, you will be
I've got
amazed
three of
to
them.
see outstanding performance it has. Outstanding.
It's a very wet ink though, so you have to be careful if you've got a pen where it's a very runny pen, like it gives a lot of ink.
Actually,
then
it
might
is
not be
less.
the best.
Yeah, actually, it is less wet
I think
than
this
Mont
is the
Blanc's
ink
ink.
you're talking
the
about.
one.
Is this
this
is
one.
the ink?
That's the
Archie,
one.
you're a man of class. You're a man of class. Total class.
You know,
Outstanding.
I gotta tell you,
I've
I got
got-
a few of them. I got a few different
Oh,
colors.
yes.
I got the red,
Yeah.
the purple. I
Yes.
love the purple, right? These are made by Pilot. These are Pilot inks, right?
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
you think, oh, that's not going to be luxury, but it actually is.
No, they're gorgeous.
Actually,
They're a great color.
those,
I've got
I got to tell you,
the.
I've got the Mont Blanc Toffee Brown. This is actually quite an
I
expensive ink.
Oh yeah.
I'm
but
disappointed.
it's not
Disappointed.
beautiful.
Disappointed.
Yeah.
It's
I
not.
have one
It's
also.
yeah. It's disappointing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite colors.
Excellent. Love it. I never knew you had such a collection of inks.
Well, I like to have different colors, and I got another brown because I love the brown. That's one of
Wow.
my favorite browns. It's a Pilot. These are all. This is the best. Bang per buck. They're absolutely amazing value. But
You
yeah,
know, I read it somewhere that brown ink is not allowed in Germany due to Adolf Hitler or something.
why is that?
I don't know. I read it somewhere.
Guy's
It's
been
not
out
in
of power for a bit. I'm sure they can use brown again.
he used to sign with brown color ink. So I think every country has it etiquettes, ink color etiquettes. If
And
Jeff,
you
he
are
was
really
a
into
vegetarian as well, but that doesn't stop the left wing jumping on that. I mean, I don't. That gets too ridiculous. Look, to be honest
super
with
chat.
you, it gets ridiculous. Jeff, here we go. Jeff, $20, celebrating my latest pickup. Jeff is the legend of the day. Unworn Air King from David SW, David SW, David SW, enjoying another Steel Sports wind and wear to add to the collection. Yes. Speaking of which, do you wash and flush your pen every time you refill?
If I have to change the color, ink
Yes.
color, then I do.
Otherwise, no.
Otherwise, maybe once in 3 months doesn't.
Okay.
However, I give my pens to Mont Blanc for service every year. All of them go to.
Oh, is that
They
right?
change
How
the
much does
seals
that
and everything.
cost?
Not much, maybe $50 to $80. They change a lot of small things. They change that. I highly maintain my stuff, Archie. Once you when are you are into
Wow.
these collections, you have to maintain them.
Very true, man. That's an amazing way to look at it. Unworn. Thank you, Jeff, for buying. Oh, you got the ink. Look at
Oh
This
that.
yes,
is
you have one
this
also.
is this is like it comes out like a peacock blue, sort of bluey green.
This is the
Yeah.
turquoise, right?
Yeah.
Uh,
What's this one?
eso something.
No,
Esegao.
it's
Esegao.
called Kujaku. It's
Okay, okay. This is the other one.
you've
Okay.
got Yankee Doodle $2, mate.
Here we go. Yankee Doodle, $2. Cheers from the New York Mets game. Oh, Jesus. Look at this. Oh,
So
just
Oh
be
this
man,
1 minute.
is
You guys, I can't handle it anymore. I've got to go and fill my fountain pen. I got to go and just wash it, flush it. Let me flush this and I'll be right back. You got all the inks. You get making me crazy and twitchy.
oh
I've got
that's
to
I haven't even scratched the surface yet. I've got a few more here to show you. I got a nice brown as well.
let me go put this. I got to go and flush my ink.
family.
I
I,
got to
I
flush it.
I never knew you were into so much fountain pens and stuff. It's really
Yeah,
nice.
look, what it come down to, my writing was atrocious, yeah, back in the day. And look, it's not great. It's on its way. I'm trying to perfect it, but I found that I couldn't improve it anymore using a ballpoint pen. I did what I could, and I just found that I wasn't taking to my writing wasn't progressing using a ballpoint. So I started using. I heard that with a fountain pen, you have to improve your grip to get the right angle and writing and so forth. So I started with a fountain pen,
Yes.
just a basic Parker IM, yeah, just a cheapie.
Right.
Put a converter on it, bought a couple of inks I liked. So I ended up buying this one first, and then I
But
bought the blue.
is
And
it readable on a white paper? This color?
yeah, because it's more of a sunburnt color, so it goes darker.
Okay.
It's not as bright as it looks there on camera. It actually
Okay.
turns into like a sunburnt sort of.
I see.
It's and the more you apply, or the lighter you write, the lighter it gets. But the harder you press, the darker it gets. It's a readable color.
Yes, you
And
can change the flow by pressing the nib.
correct,
You
yeah.
can
So you
change.
open the tines and it allows a bit more through. But yeah, so I started with that, and then I started learning a new font, and just taking my time and writing in cursive all the time. At work, when I make my notes, I write in cursive as well. I use a fountain pen. So slowly I'm improving. I've improved my grip, my hold. I'm a lefty, so a lot of
Okay.
lefties think that you can't use a fountain pen because you'll smudge, but if you actually hold the pen a bit further up, so you're still holding it on where you're supposed to, but a little bit further up, it gives
Yes.
more time for the ink to dry between when you're writing the tip of the nib to when your hand goes across it.
Yes.
So
And
so
you know, this is
yeah,
you
go on.
you don't have to give your fountain pen to somebody else to write it with. You know,
correct.
the nib.
Never.
Never. Yeah. This is
It's
very
always a-
beautiful color. You
Oh
have
my
amazing
God.
collection. Amazing.
Yamabudo. And then in Australian inks, I've got
Archie, is this Esagao? Esagao?
Robert Oster.
Yes.
I've got the
This
green,
is the purple ink.
and I've got copper. And then we've got.
So you've taken up fountain pens at work there. You actually use them.
I use them at work, yeah.
How do
And then
people find
in
that?
Monteverde,
What do people say anything? They comment about that?
a couple of people have asked to borrow a pen and then realised they can't use it. Apart from that, I've only got a couple of work colleagues close that they're pretty good. They like them. They enjoy seeing when I get something new. Just like a watch, whenever I get something new and I take it to work, they like to have a look at it. I like to spend my money in nice things. Yeah.
Yes.
So-
Well, I tell you what, the fountain pens themselves, I always, look, I just very fascinated with them. I'm thinking about, I had that Montegrappa before, Those are sort of commemorative Montegrappa pens. They were actually pretty bloody awful to write with.
I see.
You know that?
Never had it. Okay.
I got to tell you,
I
my favorite.
I think you
pen-
better go back to watches. They're getting the pitchforks ready.
Oh, sorry, getting ready. Okay, back to watches. Back to watches, boys. Okay, here we go. Here we go.
I don't mind.
So-
There's a few walking out in the back, but they're beginning to walk towards us.
Oh, okay. No worries there. Okay, get back to watches. Tell me this. Do you ever match your fountain pen to sorry, no. Fountain pen to your wristwatch? I got to tell you, I
Yeah.
always try and store my pens in an upright position as well. Upright. Is that how you should store it?
Yeah, doesn't really bother. Here you go. You got some super chats coming through.
Super chats, NV
$3.
Scotsman. NV Scotsman, $3. Punters are asking, where is this? Well, the problem with this is he's in Israel, right? And Israel, it's 2 a.m. Do you understand that? It's 2 a.m. 9 o'clock Brisbane time when I start is really early for them. Okay, and that's the problem. It's not so much that this is it's very tired. He's a very tired guy. So that's kind of the timing. Toyota Mo, $10. Arch, that was a great video you did about Bark and Jack selling his Submariner. Do you think a person like Bark and Jack can cause amateur punters to sell their Rolex for Tudor? No, what I think happened with Bark and Jack, let me tell you this. I think he's in denial. Okay, I've been there myself. You know, you can't afford something. There's nothing wrong with having money problems. We all have money. Even you have money problems, Saad, don't you?
Yes. All the
Money
time.
can be tight. And I got to tell you, sometimes, you know what? You got to sell something, right? I understand it. We don't like to admit that we're not doing so well. So instead of admitting the truth, we say, you know what? I don't need a Mercedes anymore. A Toyota Camry is just as good.
I
Now,
believe
the only
Toyota
thing
Camry
is-
is better than a Mercedes
Actually, a
Benz.
Toyota Camry is better. But normally, with watches, every day, look, Rolex is not the best. It's never been the best. But Rolex is the most usable. It's just the best jacket all trades watch. And
The Pine Barren, $10.
Tudor is for people who can't afford Rolex. I'm sorry. Can I say that?
You just did.
Here we go. Pine Barren, $10. I've heard fountain pen nibs become formed to their owners and never let someone use your pen because it can disrupt the nib as broken in and formed by the original owner. Have you heard this? Look, I don't think it's terminal. I don't think if you lent it to someone, you'd have to throw it away afterwards. It's not quite as bad as that.
What
It's
it
more
is,
so.
it's gold,
it does
right?
shape. It does shape to the user. It does. It does.
For lock writing, the nib forms to your writing style. So if you lent it to someone for like a year and they wrote with it for that year, you know, it would adjust to their writing style over time because gold is soft and gold wears. But it's not as.
But I will say this: I still think steel nib. To be completely honest with you, you're better off to start off. Steel nib is a great way to start off with.
Yeah.
If you can master using a steel nib, look, my writing's atrocious. Okay,
I am. Start with one of them. It's cheap.
Yeah, just you don't have to start. Look, it's a bit of a snob thing to say you got to have gold nibs. I personally would say start with steel. You know, my first fountain pen I had was actually my dad's fountain pen. It was a Schaefer, just a normal Schaefer. It was, look, my parents weren't wealthy. That was my dad's pen. I used to love doodling with it. What I loved about fountain pens is the free flow of ink. That's what I like. I like to draw. I used to draw shit when I was a kid. You know, there was never anything very good, but you could sit there and draw and doodle. I think fountain pen, ball pens are so it's a funny story. I don't know if you know this, but NASA spent thousands trying to get a fountain pen to work in space where the Russians just use a ballpoint.
Pencil. Oh,
You know,
pencil. They use the pencil.
pencil.
No, the pencil is a
Pencil.
myth.
They use the pencil.
It's a myth. You're not gonna. They're not gonna take something flammable in a place with 100% oxygen rating. It's myth.
Is a pencil flammable?
Well, it's a flammable object, right? It's wood.
It's combustible.
Yeah, combustible, whatever. Vidal, Mr. Tudor to you, $2.
Vidal, Mr. Tudor to you, $2. What type of pen for a Tudor fanatic?
Yeah.
Look, I got to be honest with you. See, a lot of people don't understand the fountain pen. I think they're just such a cool thing to have. It's nice ink. You can draw personal. Look, you know, it's just, look, I'm not saying you got to pick up all the hobbies I have. All I'm saying is you can do things yourself, you know?
And you got Sick Wizard, $2.
Sick Wizard.
Like
I got to text. Here we go. Sick Wizard. What type of man buys Van Cleef with JLC 939 movement? I don't understand these questions today.
Van Cleef is famous for their jewelry.
Van Cleef and Appel. Okay,
Yes.
but as far as a watchmaker goes, they're kind of like Bulgari. Toxic
Same like
shit.
Same with
Toxic,
Harry
isn't it?
Winston. You know, Harry Winston is best for their diamonds, but not for their watches.
Their watches are garbage. Tiffany is the same. I mean, Tiffany, you know, just their Tiffany brand stuff. It's garbage. It's garbage. Okay, nobody wants that. You know, let me just show you something. Okay, a beautiful fountain pen. I'm just gonna give this as a birthday card. This is just a normal, plain card. I can, you know, what I love about this is I can draw a birthday cake. You know what I mean? I could just draw a birthday cake. You know, you can doodle. This is what I like about a fountain pen. You know. And I can just say there, happy. I can just, you know, you can just do your own things. You know, I love it. I love a beautiful flowing.
Family, by the way, you're very impressive. I got really impressed with your ink collection. Even though these pilot inks are not cheap, they're not.
Thanks.
See, look at that.
Yeah,
You can have it.
they're,
I just writing a birthday card. Happy birthday, sexy girl. How's that? Just, you know, you can just do something. You know, then you can write something here. You know, just beautiful ink. It just let it set in. You can't replicate this with I suppose, you know, a fountain pen's got a beautiful nib. It's just happy birthday, sexy girl.
I just got these two yesterday. And I get them in a small one first to see if I like them, and then I buy the bigger ones. But the Scotch Brown, sorry, this side, is It's like look, when you press it, it goes dark, but it's a beautiful light color brown.
How much
That-
were they?
it's
How
very
much were
small
they?
for
I
that.
like the brown. That's lovely.
Honestly, Australian. These are where do I get them from? I think I got them from Pulp Addiction. These are about $12 each, just the samples. They're how many mil? 30 mil. So they last a little bit. You get a few goes out of them. And the Capri Blue, it's actually a lot more vibrant than what it looks there when it goes to paper. It looks great. So very happy with these two yesterday. I'll probably end up getting these in what are they coming? About 100 mil or something. And I got the black in there as well, just because I wanted to sample their black. Not so for color, obviously, because black is black, but I wanted to see how it went to paper, if it was a very wet ink or not. But
Yes.
this, it's a quality black. This one, I've been using it now for a couple of months. Yeah, because
How long does an ink last, Saad, before it dries out? They can dry out.
Archie, it depends upon the pen also. But I normally don't delay it, for more than a month. I change it even if I don't use the pen. I just remove the ink and flush it out.
Yes, yes. And I think leaving ink in the pen without using it is not a good thing.
It damages the seals, basically. It damages the seal, the
Yes.
piston. Yeah.
3 or 4 in rotation that I use all the time. When it runs out, flush it just with some warm water. Get all the ink out of it. Let the nib soak as well, just in the feed, just to make sure that nothing's clogged. And then just get the
Timely,
next
have you
one.
ever experimented by making your own color by mixing few inks
No,
together?
not yet. I haven't gotten to that stage yet. No.
That's fun sometimes.
Actually, I tell you
Really
what
fun.
I do is normally when the ink bottle has come to the end, right? I occasionally will mix a couple of them that have come to the end because it's very hard to fill when it's almost empty. I
That's
mix
when
the
you get
inks then, with the leftover.
you syringe
With the
it out.
leftover inks, the leftover inks.
Yes.
That's what I tend to do is with the leftover inks, I will mix them up there, and normally it turns into some sort of black ink.
What pen are you using right now, Archie?
Oh, I'm actually, as I am speaking to you now, this is a Parker Duofold.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
You know what? I had a whole stack of fountain pens, and my absolutely favorite nib for a brand, the Parker Duofold, is so forgiving. This is like this is just these are expensive. Parker Duofold is their top of the line. It's got a solid gold nib.
Okay.
I think that's far better than any Mont Blanc I've had. And I would also say the other brand of pen, which I find absolutely amazing. This is actually a
Yes, one.
Cartier from the
I
80s, from the
am looking
90s.
for one like this.
This is not resin, it's not plastic, it's actually solid metal and it's lacquered.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So I'm gonna change the topic now just a little bit. Oh, hang on, you got a super chat. Vidal, Mr. Tudor to you, $5.
We got a super chat. Very, very cool. Mr. Vidal, people who buy Tudors can afford Rolex. Instead of an overpriced hype sub, I picked up a Black Bay ceramic, Black Bay 925, and a Panda. What do you think that's true, Saad, or what's
To
your
me,
opinion?
Tudors may not be a bad brand, but to me, it sounds like a Kia when as compared to Toyota. It is like a Kia.
Yeah.
I personally have no experience with the Tudor. It is sister company of Rolex. It must be something. But still, I am always towards Rolex. No matter what they make, it is better than a Tudor.
Yeah, I
And,
tend to
and,
agree with
and I
you.
love the durability of these movements. They are very simple to repair. 3155, these movements, 3255, all just movements. Most of them share similar, parts, easily available everywhere. It is like a Toyota. You call it a Mercedes Benz, but I call Rolex somewhat Lexus. It is Lexus.
Yeah, I got to tell you seriously, I would tend to say, look, Tudor, They have some nice stuff, but let me tell you this: Tudor wanted to do very conservative stuff. It's like Tudor is like a 1950s version of what they thought 2020 would be like. Remember the
Hmm.
Hydronaut, the Iconaut? They were disasters.
Super chat $3.
Timely behavior. Break sponsored by Timely
I'll be right
Behavior.
back.
Thank you. Saad, I got to ask you this, man. Your favorite fountain pen?
My favorite fountain pen is 149, Archie. It is best.
That's the big one. The 149 is the big, isn't it?
Yeah, the cigar. It is called the cigar or the diplomat.
They're quite expensive. I noticed you had
$1,000.
some. They will
Yeah,
also put your name on it too if you order it from the factory.
yeah. They put your name on it. You choose the font. They do it for you. I've
That's
done a
quite
couple of
cool.
metal pens also. They have engraved
Yeah.
my name on the metal ones.
Do you
Yeah.
find the Mont Blancs that are metal are better quality than the resin ones?
It depends, if you have a solid gold, that is the best one. If you have a vermeil, which is gold plated on a silver metal, it is not good because you have to constantly polish due to the silver oxidation. However,
Ah,
yes. However, if you have metal 2, metal 3, which they have introduced recently, it is basically a steel and it has gold plated on steel, so it never has these tarnish issues on them. So you can choose that one. I have seen you having the vermeil version, which is gold plated on the silver. Uh,
yes,
yeah.
yes. It's still
You ha-
you've got to polish it still because the silver bleaches leaches through. You know.
and a time comes when over polishing, it fades the gold. Then
Yeah,
you have to re-gold plate it. So that is a headache with that.
I know. It's
Total
all a
headache.
pain in the ass, don't you think?
And this resin is not that bad, Archie. It is not plastic. It has some very
I,
special
I,
feeling
I
to
got
it.
I got to tell you, I find the Parker Duofold resin so much better quality than Mont Blanc's ever was.
I do had issues with Mont Blancs. It's not that it is a perfect brand, but it is a
Mm.
classic brand. It is, you
It
know,
is. It is. It's a
yeah.
style icon. You know, they've got it in the museum, New York Museum of Modern Art.
It is exactly like your Presidente, that briefcase that you have.
Mm.
By the way, why don't you use that briefcase anymore? It
Oh,
is,
I do. I do.
yeah.
I do.
You used to have a very big collection back then.
Actually, I've bought some more. I tell you this now. I have actually gone back. You know what? The interesting thing is, Saad, is as you get older, when I'm thinking about what do I want, I actually buy back. Sometimes I buy back things, same model, not the exact same piece, but often I'll buy back the same model that I had before. You know what I mean?
Yes. And, in
And
one of your
I
videos,
gotta tell you, I'll just bring it up. Let me just bring this up. Just hang on there. I will show you. I've got to tell you, I find that with the I got to tell you, with the actually, I'm just going to bring something up now. Just hang on there. I want to show you some stuff. Just hang on there. I'll bring this up. Da 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 da. Just hang on. Bear with me. These are high res photos, so sometimes it takes a little bit longer. Here we go. Here we go. I'll show you. I'll show you this. Okay. Da 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 da. I'm going to share the screen now so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Stop share. Share screen. Here we go. Da 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 da. This is the pens I'm using at the moment. Saad. So that's the Cartier. It's got the Trinity. It's a Cartier Trinity on the end. See that? The white gold, yellow gold,
yes,
rose gold.
yes.
That's not plastic. That's actually metal with lacquered. This is the
Okay.
Parker. The Parker. I love the Duofold. It's quality. It's a quality pen. This was actually the Greenwich limited edition for year 2000.
And where is your
It
Mont Blanc?
uh actually I don't have a Mont Blanc fountain pen now. I don't have one. I'm
Okay.
actually because I cut down and then I'm actually starting to go back into this stuff now. I
You
am
have a
starting
super
to.
chat.
We have. Thank you for keeping an eye on these super chats here. ABC, best thing about Mont Blanc is the closing of the lid of the fountain or twisting the barrel on the ballpoint. I can't use fountains or rollerballs. And we got Timely back again. Um, I was going to say to you, I was going to say to you, I've
ABC is
actually,
very right with it. You know, there is a special feeling when you closing the lid on these pens. Even if it's a twist mechanism, it has a very different what you say threads to it. It has a very different, distinct feeling. Chinese cannot replicate that. And with the roller balls, which he has mentioned, it has a suck type, feeling to it, that as if the lid has sucked the pen. It has that whoosh type of
yes,
sound to it,
I
which
was,
actually, yes, please.
I was going to show you here those briefcases. See, I've got that's the black one. I actually sold it during COVID and I bought one back. This one here. And I've also got the gold one. I've actually sent the gold one off to LV because what happened is I'll just show you. I will show you exactly. Unfortunately, with these Louis Vuitton, they got a problem with them. They get the sticky in. So this one has never been used. It came out of Japan. You look at the condition of it. This is from the 90s.
Okay.
Never used. Look at it. Because you know why it's never used? Because he could never. It looks like baby poo. The Japanese very conscious. They don't think, oh, it stands out like gold. It stands out. So he never. But inside, you can see the interior has gone that sticky. You know what I'm saying? See inside here.
Yes.
You know that horror. It's inside here. Inside here, it's beautiful.
Actually,
This whole.
this was
This
because
is
of heat. It was never used, this thing. I believe this
yes.
was.
Yes. So what happens is it gets sticky. See how it goes that horrible sticky? So I've asked them to fix. I've actually sent this briefcase in. See that horrible black sticky? See? And it's very hard to come off. It gets on everything.
Yeah.
It's really shitty. That's my friend Ronnie from Vintage Watch Co. There. Super chat. Panos Kalos, €5. Recommend a wallet, please. You know what? I got to tell you, as we a society, we're moving away from wallets. Everything is Google Pay. Do you really need a wallet? I actually find if you're a bit fat, a wallet makes you fatter. It fills your pockets. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I try and limit what I. It's okay to put it in your jacket. I think the best wallet to have would be a monogram wallet, or if you monogram because it's canvas, it's not leather. Leather will always wear if you keep touching it. Canvas will last forever because it's just actually I've got my wallet I've had for 30 years and it's still going.
I've sent
But
you
Goyard,
photograph.
Goyard,
Yes.
I would like to say Goyard is that's a
I've just sent you a
fantastic.
photograph.
Yes, yes. I'm just call that up there. Let's just get that.
And
I like that.
this
Found them.
green color is a special order. They charge you for $300-400 more for a
I
special
wanted
color.
to ask you something. What the hell happened with? Remember they used to have the Burgundy Mont Blanc. Why did they stop that? I don't understand.
Because of low sales, people weren't buying it, so they had to stop it.
Okay, that's a shame because I love their Burgundy line.
However,
just
they have
bringing up.
recontinued it.
Sorry.
They have again relaunched the Burgundy line.
Yeah, I liked it. I didn't think it was.
Beautiful.
Here we go. This is the green. There you go. Look at that. What a great set. Goyard. How much was the Goyard wallet? They expensive.
$1,600.
Shit, that's a lot of money for a wallet.
But it is the best in the world then.
Yes, yeah, I think Goyard is amazing stuff.
One's going to dispute that.
The thing is, I would say, see, I got nothing else Goyard. You know, Goyard make trunks as well. You know, they had the Goyard Palace trunks.
I have the briefcase.
Oh, you have the briefcase. Send me a photo of that. Send me a photo. I'd love to see that.
But it is a soft briefcase.
Oh, that doesn't count. That's cheating. Soft.
It's not cheating, Archie. You know what? You mentioned in one of your videos that these presidents, they are no more practical because they are very heavy.
No, can I tell you why I use the president? Can I tell you when I use it?
Yeah.
And many years ago, I'll tell you what happened. I was in the city and I saw a diamond dealer, a Jewish diamond dealer. He had a president. And I said, why do you use that? It's really, he said, the thing about the president, right? When
Mm-hmm.
he's transferring diamond or jewelries, with a normal soft briefcase, you can always put your hand in. Someone can sneak in. You know what I mean?
Yes.
On a president, you have 3 locks. All 3 have to be opened to be able to open it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. I've sent
And
you
this is
few photographs.
what he said to me. What he said to me is when he's transferring jewelry. Okay, so like see this here? Look at that, 3 locks. You
Okay.
can't get in. If you were transferring watches or jewelry or gemstones, nobody can get in sneakily. You cannot sneak into that case. Understood?
Yes.
And that lock is also unpickable. It's one of the hardest lock. I mean, look, somebody could get in. I agree. You know, if you're a locksmith, but to most people, impossible to. Even a good locksmith, it's very difficult to get in. Okay. This sort of briefcase, if you're carrying, see, I went to the bank yesterday to put I had to put some jewelry I had at home for the wife. I said to her, I'm sick of it at home. I want to put it away now. Please let me put it away because she's not wearing it. And I took it out to take some photos. Now I want it back in the safe. Okay.
Yes.
I put it in the briefcase. If I do not open the briefcase, I cannot lose anything. Do you understand?
Right.
If you had a soft bag, it can fall out or it could, you know, this, if you do not open it, nothing will be lost. It will be inside the briefcase. Do you understand?
Totally. Yeah. It is more solid. That is why it is solid.
So I
Yeah.
use it when I transfer. It is heavy, but you know what? What is the best? That's the best way. I'll show you. See, so you look at these things.
Watch Wizard,
Super chat.
$20.
And that yellow, you can use that yellow.
I love this color. This is
Look at
called
this.
Tiaga leather.
Sorry?
Tiaga.
Yes.
I think
Yes. That's the gold. You know the gold?
Yes.
And look at
yeah,
that. It looks so wonderful. Look at, he's just casual. He could carry that. Because it's not, my friend said to me, you know, because it's not black, this is gold, you could wear that with casual clothes. It doesn't have to be a suit. You don't have
Okay.
to use this. Here we go. Super chat.
Wizard, $20.
Wizard, jump on. Greetings, mighty Pontiff. Get the, I want my Wizard. Get the Wizard on. I want my Wizard on now. We want the Wizard. Get the Wizard on now. Omar, $10. Forbear to ban the cheap broke punters in the chat. The Wizard. Hello, Wizard. Man of style. How are you? Hello, Wizard. How are you? That's
Mighty
my
Pontiff.
Wizard. We're just talking about briefcases.
Oh, I
We're
see a
talk-
president, a Taiga.
Tiaga. Yes.
No, this is an epi. Believe
That's
it
an
or
epi,
not.
right?
No.
Yeah,
The leather
this
is
is-
Tiaga.
No, the leather is epi.
Okay.
Let's
Okay.
I'll show you. Let's have a look here. I'll show you. See, if you look at the grains.
Isn't it wavy grains?
Look at that. Okay, that's I'm getting this one fixed at the moment. LV has got it. See, look at there. You
Yeah,
can see the
yeah,
grain.
that's the
That's
epi.
Tiger. The black is
That's
Tiger,
Taiga, and that's epi.
and that's
Okay.
the epi.
It's the longer grains.
Okay.
100%.
Pontiff, look what
So-
I picked up today.
Hey, that's fantastic.
Congratulations.
Let me
The
just
new root beer.
let me just fix a few things up. Hey, Diego, how are you?
Hey, I'm good, Archie. How are you?
Hey, we're going to boot you off today for disloyalty. I saw you went on the
Uh-oh.
other asshole show. You're going to get the boot. You
Uh-oh.
don't go on other people's shows, okay? Very disloyal. And when you're back on that other show, can you ask him when he gets a fucking haircut, why does he have to go for a crew cut? He's not in the fucking army, okay?
I can do that.
At least he got rid of that fucking mullet. That mullet was fucking awful.
Yeah.
I don't
See
know
you
what you're
later.
talking about.
And who's this other dude here? Who are you?
What's up, Pontiff?
Who are you? We want to very quick. Who are you?
I'm just here, slime piece gentleman, checking in, wanting to give my thanks and tidings to the mighty Pontiff.
Hey, that's great. CB, $20. Sorry, Pontiff, I've been busy last couple of days. Did I miss anything important? No, not really. I got to ask you something, Stefano.
Yes, Pontiff.
Were you sleazed by somebody who shall not be named?
Was I
Did you-
sleazed?
Yeah, were you sleazed? That's what I want to ask you.
I am
Do you
examining.
feel you weren't getting value for money? Can I ask you that?
I always get value for money here.
Do you feel let down?
You know, letdowns are part of life. I'm old enough to know, and you know, it is what it is.
Is there any way we could see that you get your money's worth?
In what way?
I got a bit of pressure I can put on him.
Well, you're the mighty Pontiff, so
You know, I'm just saying, can I help? I'm asking you, can I help? It's like when Frank Sinatra said to Mia Farrow, "Do you want me to deal with it?" Remember that? Remember that?
Yes,
Remember Frank
yes.
Sinatra?
Yeah,
Very
oh, blue
quickly.
eyes.
Just very quickly, Sean W, $2.80. Wizard, do you still have that Richard? No, he sold the Richard Mille.
No, I gave it to Adrian,
from-
and he sold it he made us very great profit.
And there
And
we go.
Adrian, my
Cookie.
boy, sent me this today. Fully stickered. I peeled each and every sticker off today.
How much you pay for that? That's beautiful.
Oh, it's
let's not mention
gorgeous.
price. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Price doesn't matter.
a lot lower than what it goes for.
Seiko Cookie Monster, $2. Craig Ship wants to buy Drew's Datejust. Thank you, Cookie Monster. I got to tell you, do you see that guy Diego I had on yesterday? What did you think of him, Wizard?
I just saw him today I don't know him. I've seen him once here and once somewhere else. I don't even know him.
Yeah, he's not very loyal, is he, Timely?
Look, if you're going to go doing show, you've got.
He's
you've got to
promiscuous.
put-
He's promiscuous. Can we say that?
Top line can do whatever they want.
Exactly.
Second line, ask permission. Bottom line,
I mean,
whatever, watch another
what I
time.
don't under
Timely has it down pat. I love that. I love that, Timely. You're awesome.
Rules,
man.
rules, right?
I got to
And the
tell
boss
you who
wants
I'm
the
trying to
boss
sell off the third line. I'm trying to get rid of Dis and Marcel.
Yeah, maybe sell is a strong word.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm trying to encourage them onto other shows, some competitors, okay? That
Yeah,
guy
maybe
with the
do-
parrot, he is so irritating. I can't understand a word he says.
What you need to do is you need to go to those competitors and explain all the good qualities about them and really promote them and, you know, no?
Wizard, I want to ask you, I got to tell you, Wizard, the reason, do you still use your president briefcase? Do you have it near you? You can show
No,
it
I
to
don't.
us?
And
Oh.
I don't really use it because my son wanted it. So I'm like, okay. But I have my Taiga and I have, Mrs. Wizard. Yes, Mrs. Wizard. The food's here.
Oh.
How much is it? So tell him to take 65.
Mrs.
Give me
Wizard's
this and
back.
tell him to give me
Automatically, you're
15
going to
back.
get 3 super chats now.
Shawarma tonight.
Oh, yeah. Hi.
On you, Wizard.
I'm in
I
love
got it.
with this. I'm really in love with this root beer.
Beautiful piece.
You know what? It's a good size. I don't think it's too small at all for you.
Well, I'm starting to agree with you that 40 is not that bad. I just got to size it, take off one link because it slides even with the glide lock
Yeah.
that I have it to the end.
Let me say this to you, Wizard.
But look at Syed. He's got a gorgeous president diamond dial. Oh, there they are.
Thank you.
Now, what I want to say is the reason these are handy is I had to go to the bank safe yesterday. So basically, Wizard, I went I went to the bank, and what I did was, the reason I like the president, I'm just explaining this, is because when you have a president, nothing can fall out accidentally. Do you understand?
no.
Nothing, because once it's sealed, once you
That's
lock
it.
this briefcase, no one can put their hand in. Nobody can. It's got 3 locks on the front, and you can even lock it with a key very quickly. Let's get these super chats
Mike
on
Hammer.
the road here. Here we go. We've got Mike Hammer, $5. Diego would not super chat the pontiff. He is an atheist. And on another stream, no moral compass. I got to be honest with you. Something about that guy, he's just a bit privileged, and the stingy son of a bitch, the girl, she got him the watch. He's too cheap to buy her a perfume or anything.
Archie,
I
I
mean,
have sent
Wizard,
you the briefcase that I have, if you can share it. Somebody
Yes.
was looking for a Goyard one.
Omar,
I got to be
$5.
honest with you. He's super cheap. Omar, $5. Pontiff, rank your regular guests according to the watch they are and who the paddock. Look, I got to be completely honest with you. I don't judge people by their material goods,
Or I'd be last.
right? I don't. To quote Martin Luther King, I don't judge a man by the color of his skin, right? But I got to tell you, look, I got to say this to you guys. That Diego guy, I'm not so sure whether he's that great. Very cocky, very entitled, and very here. Diego, did you end up buying a perfume, yes or no? Diego, did you buy the perfume? Okay, see you later, Diego. He doesn't want to talk now. He can go away. I got to tell you, Wizard, seriously, these guys these days, they've got no swagger. You know this? Oh, I don't really like it, Saad. Sorry.
This is a classic
Saad.
piece. This is not a new thing. It is an old-fashioned and very practical. You can travel with it very easily.
They're quite expensive. How much was it?
3,000 pounds, near to 3,000 pounds.
Yeah.
It is a
see,
little bit expensive than the Goyard, the Louis Vuitton.
You know what? Let me show you something, guys. Let me show you how it's done, okay? Why don't you buy something pre-owned, Saad? I can track down a good one for you pre-owned. You know that? Can I show you? We're just going to bring this. This is, look, it's nice. And I like their classic color. But, you know, I prefer something hard-sided. It's too... yeah,
It's very busy.
It doesn't have a structure. That is the problem.
I know. That's
Yeah,
exactly
it's
the
soft.
problem.
Mm.
Wizard. Here we go. There's another one. Diego seems to be like a serial killer. $2 Cookie Monster. Wizard. I wanted to talk to
heard it
you.
here first.
You know, there are some bargains around, guys. Let me show you. You want to see some bargains on eBay?
Yeah, why not? Let's go shopping.
Let's go. Let's just take a little bit of a different course on this here today, because Wizard likes to shop with me too, don't you, Wizard?
Yes, I do.
Let's have a look here, Wizard. So we're going to go to eBay. Now, my prices are in Aussie dollars, okay?
Super chat.
Yeah, Diego, $20.
Okay, just hang on. Just hang on, guys. I just got a problem here. Small technical glitch. Okay, here we go, guys. Here we go. Diego Mendendez, $20. My gift to you for the mini. Oh, maybe he's not as bad as I said he was.
He's.
That's
I
pretty-
think he's a
Diego.
decent kid.
You're welcome back on then, if that's the case. I'll show you some bargains that I think are some good bargains, and we've got another $5 in. Hi, Wizard. How do you like the root beer? He loves it. Is it for sale? No, it's not.
No,
He's
I
keeping
love
it.
it. I
Love
adore it. Yeah.
Let me show you. What
to
I would
be honest,
search is...
If it was
I
for
would
sale,
search-
you wouldn't have peeled the stickers off it, right?
You got that right.
Exactly.
And it was fully stickered. Adrian sent me a fully stickered piece.
Here we go. I search Vuitton president. That's all you need to search. Let's have a look. Have a look at these. Okay, so these are some second-hand ones on eBay. I'll tell you some
CB,
bargain ones.
$10.
Sorry?
Super chat, CB, $10.
Okay, just very quickly.
Mm.
I'll show you some bargain ones here, just quickly. CB, let me just get rid of that. Here we go, super chats. Here we go. CB $10. Archie, when are you going to get an LV backpack so you can fit in with all the other? I don't like backpacks.
No, I'm not into that.
No, I tell you what I think is a bargain here. I'll show you some bargains. Let me just have a look around. I'll show you a bargain. You want to see a bargain? This is absolutely beautiful. It's not a hard
that's
case
gorgeous.
briefcase. It's $850 US and it's mint.
Oh,
I actually
look
had
at that.
That's
This
pretty.
is what they call a Serviette Fermor. I owned one of these. This is in that gold. I actually
gonna
did
buy
buy
that.
this. I bought this.
I'm going to buy that right now.
Wizard, can do it now quickly. He's in
I
Hawaii.
am.
And you know what? It's mint. Sometimes they go funny. I actually bought it for Wizard. Make an offer. He'll take $750. Wizard. He'll take $750.
That's what
Oh,
I'm
you
going to do.
Yeah, just make
And you
offer.
put down
Archie, how can we
Vuitton
authenticate this? Whether it's
president.
original or not?
Wizard. Look, I know this shit. I've owned 3 of them. Okay, I know what
Okay.
to look for. This is genuine. It's even got the packaging. No, it's if you've owned it, you look at the hardware, the locks on it. That's what you look at. I've actually owned this thing. Okay, I've actually owned it in this exact color. This is the best color. It's out. It's beautiful. It's like a
this the-
1950s doctor's bag, Wizard.
Was
You know
this
what
the
I mean?
ArchieLuxury corporate go to work IT bag?
Yeah, I reckon you could pull it off like that because it looks beautiful. It's not a president is a bit over the top. Let me show you a bargain. This is a bargain, Wizard. Look at this, Wizard. Oh, it's not so much of a bargain, but this is 2,100 euros, Wizard. It's the Damia graphite. Now the condition's not perfect. I've seen this one. It's got a little stripe on the side, which I think is sexy.
Where'd you
were
find it? I
15
can't find it.
What are you looking for, Wizard?
The one you have there, that brown one.
I tell you what, Wizard. Sorry, you want that one? I'll get it for you. Just hang on. Hang on, sir. I can give you the eBay code number for it. Do you want the code number?
Sure.
Just hang on with me. Just hang on, guys. I'm trying to help my Wizard.
It is a lovely bag. So what colors did you have that in before?
I had it in that exact same color. I had a monogram one.
Yeah.
Wizard, I'm going to put it into the private chat.
Private chat. Oh, you're the best.
Okay. I'll put the link.
Yep. I'll buy it right now.
There's the link. But that's Australian eBay, so you might
It's
have to.
okay.
Yeah, you just work that out, okay?
It's a
Make an
sexy
offer.
bag.
Okay, I will make an offer.
Now, what I was going to say is, Wizard, what do you think of the checkered one? You don't want but that I think is a good buy. That's a good buy too, because these are 15,000 when they were new.
Archie,
you
I
can
wanted
pick
to
the-
ask something important. How do
Yes.
we combine this with? We have to wear a suit, or can it be done little bit semi-formal stuff?
With these beautiful bags, you can wear. I don't give a shit. I just wear it whatever the fuck I want. I don't really care what other people think of me.
Archie's
But
from Brisbane. He wears it in shorts and a button-up shirt.
Exactly, with
No.
cufflinks and a tie.
That's the one.
Because I only film the top half. I don't worry about the bottom. You
But
know
I've
what I
seen
mean?
I've seen you wearing nice Armani Xenia suits with this president. I've seen you with that.
Yeah, look. Look. The problem is it's so hot. But look, that president. Look
I
at that.
sent him an offer 700, Pontiff.
Oh, he won't take that. He wants
Well, we'll
750.
see what he comes back with.
Okay, he'll give you a counter offer. Then you
Yeah,
can
yeah.
accept.
Yeah.
I actually dicked him around, and he won't talk to me anymore
Oh, okay.
because I agreed to buy it, and then I was a day late paying because my Google money hadn't come in, and he pulled. Oh, I was going to buy it, but you know what, Wizard? I'll tell you the truth. I've got so many of these. How many do I need? You know what
Well,
I'm saying?
I have the green tiger, I have the black tiger, and I have the president, but my son is using it now. So
Here we go. Tim and Marco are dead to the community. $5. Does Wizard like his shawarma?
shawarma.
Shawarma.
A well
Shawarma.
done with extra sauce or double fisted. How do you have it? What is that exactly? Tell us what it is, Wizard.
Shawarma is like it's a Lebanese type of like gyro, like a Greek gyro.
It's
Oh
a kebab,
my
but
God, I love
It's a
them. It's a
kebab,
kebab.
kebab.
Oh
But
my
it's-
God, I love
yeah.
that. Is that freshly done with the sauces? You want the
Yes,
sauces,
with the garlic
Wizard?
and spicy
Ah,
hummus.
But it's
shit.
not that. It's not that rotisserie friggin' sausage they grind away at. It's actual
No.
pieces of lamb and
Yeah,
stuff.
it's
That's
actually
what I
slabs of
can't
meat.
stand that
Meat.
rotisserie sausage. Why do they do
Yeah.
that? Can I ask?
Oh.
It's cheap.
Cheap shit. Yankee Doodle, $5.
Yankee Doodle. Elegant men's briefcases are out of date. What's a man to do? Let
Not
me tell
true.
you this,
They're
Wizard.
never
you know,
out of date.
Wizard, you know what? This briefcase here, you can lock it. Nobody can get in. Look at this. How
Yeah.
could you look at that? What Wizard?
It would
this
even
is-
give a real locksmith a hard time.
Exactly. And that's the thing. This is a beautiful. I think that's a good buy. I'll tell you another good buy. Okay, let me have a look here. I'll show you another good buy. Sometimes what happens is you get them from Japan, and they've got a fault. You've got to repair them, but they are actually
chat.
pretty damn good. I'll come to that in 1 minute. This one here, look, it's a bit of a vintagey one. It's a bit smaller
has-
than normal.
It has
Super-
initials on it already.
But that can be kind of cool. I like that sort of shit. Thomas G, €10. Keep Diego on. He's a cool guy. His watch purchasing story might not be exactly true, though. And I want to know when he's going to buy that perfume for that lady who got the watch. I want to know that. When is he going to get the perfume?
This weekend.
Okay, just make sure it happens, because if you don't buy that for the lady, you're going to get booted. I'll show you another bargain here. I'll show you some bargains.
We've got a saying here in Australia: the horse is bolted. I think
Huh.
maybe it's a bit
Here's
late for
one
the
too.
perfume. You might need to get something a bit more.
Well,
Look at this, 2,500.
she called
Aussie,
me and
look
I
at this.
had like 30 minutes to get there. So
This is the
didn't have
same
time
that
to
you
stop.
had, right?
Yes, I had. This was a tiger in the green. Look at this, Wizard. 2.5 Canadian, Wizard. Look, Wizard, it's beautiful minty.
It is.
It's
I have a
probably got-
tiger green.
It's probably got the sticky interior, but LV will fix it for you. Yeah, it's got the sticky inside. But you know what? You can get that fixed by LV. This will be like new. Seriously, Wizard, look at this. That's $2,500.
That's not bad at all.
That's a
compared to
bargain,
what it goes
Sard.
for.
That's what you should buy, Sard. This is the green. You love the green. I'm pulling it up for you, Sard.
Archie, have they discontinued the president?
Yes. It's special order only now. Sard, you need to get this in the green. Can you please buy this? I'll
Love
post
it,
this
Sard.
link. I'm going to post this link in the private chat. Please, you got to buy this. I don't get a commission. I'm just telling you, man. This
You got
is a
some super
bargain. They
chats
were
coming your way, man.
15,000 Aussie
Yeah, that's right.
last time.
Mm.
Okay.
it's a good deal.
I got to tell you.
Take a Cookie Monster, $2.
Who's the next one? Who's the next one? Sorry.
I gotta go get my
Yeah, cool.
meds from the missus. I'll be right back.
Hey, no worries. Cookie Monster, $2. Should I save for Rolex or Super Chat? Super Chat! And William Money, Pam Submersible 683 or Rolex Deep Sea. Rolex any day of the week. I don't even need to call that submersible up. Rolex. Okay, I'll tell you another thing I look for is the Vuitton Alza. That's the suitcases. Do you ever buy those?
Oh, these are the really big ones. These are trunks, basically.
Yeah. Sometimes they have some bargains here. 7.3's not terrible. That's like $5 US. That's not terrible. That's actually quite a. Those were nearly 20,000 when they were new.
So I've never had a Louis Vuitton bag or anything like that. So if you have any issues with it, like you're saying, the sticky, they'll fix it. You take it in and they just fix it, yeah?
No, you got to pay for it. They don't do anything
okay.
for free.
I don't know. Just-
I have
I-
few belts from them.
Yeah.
They wear out very easily. The
They
canvas.
wear out. They what?
And the canvas, it wears out sometimes. I have few canvas Louis
Look at
Vuittons.
this. 5,000. It's kind of expensive. Look,
Bravo,
I think-
$10.
Look at this. There's some beautiful bags here. Look, I tell you honestly, these are. I think these. Every man needs suitcases. Okay, you need some good suitcases. You need some. $10, Pavel. $10, sticky included. Sounds like part of the Archibald collection. You know what I really love? If I won the lotto, I want this bloody blue one for $10,500. He's been trying to sell this for years. Right? It's expensive. I think it's gorgeous. I want this one. Okay. He's dear. He's not cheap. But yeah, if I had unlimited money, I reckon this would be the one. Okay. It's Epi Blue. It's gorgeous. What else do I look for? I'll tell you what else is a bargain. Okay. You know what? The watch box. Have they got any watch box? Let's have a look if they've got that anymore for sale. There's, the watch box I bought. Sometimes, actually, they've got this one here. This is actually in Brisbane. He wants 13.5. It's a bit
I
expensive.
like red interior. Red interior only.
No, but this is a different one because it's for cufflinks. It's a different size one. It's different, completely
Okay.
different to mine. Because mine was 99 new. I'm just having a look at any watch, but there's none. They got the roll. See, you could buy it new for that money. I don't understand. These idiots are selling things for new prices.
They're
Do you
hoping,
understand
mate.
that?
CB $10.
Thank you. CB, $10. Arch, what do you think of Dior frames for eyewear? Too much flexing? I gotta be honest with you. I like Dior. Dior is very cool. Dior is cool. I like Dior. I do. I like Cartier. I reckon Cartier has some amazing frames because they're kind of... I think LV frames are obnoxious. They're too ostentatious. But Cartier is kind of not really known like that. I reckon they're very cool. I think Cartier frames. CD, Christian Dior. I used to love Christian Dior so much, but Karl Lagerfeld used to work for Christian Dior. You know that, Saad?
Yes, Christian Dior, Fendi, Chanel, Chloe. I don't know what type of brain he had.
Yes.
By the way, I have a Cartier Panther eyewear. Cartier is one of the best. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bottom line, right, is saying, is it too much flexing? If you can afford to get it and you want them, get them. Why not? Enjoy it now.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Yeah. I think flexing... I think instead of going for the LV things, go for little bit side brands. Little bit to the side. You know what I mean? Like Creed, I think, is flexing. That's trying too hard. I think Creed's becoming mass market. That smell is becoming mass market. I got to tell you, Saad, I got to tell you, man. I have that green briefcase. Get that green briefcase, Saad. I'm telling you now.
eBay doesn't work in my country, Archie.
Oh, shit. Why doesn't it work?
I don't know. I cannot super chat. I cannot send money through
Look,
other.
if you want, Saad, if you paid me the money, I'd buy it for you, get it repaired by LV, and send it to you then.
I can do that. Not a problem.
I don't mind buying anything you want. That briefcase, it needs the interior fixed. That'll cost about $500, $600. I had a fight with them. Last time they used to just do the interior. Now they wanted to replace the whole interior. They wanted nearly $1,000, but it's still a good thing. If you buy this briefcase, there are 15,000 new. Do you understand? And I think that green is the classiest green. I've owned a few. I've had a few green ones. The green is beautiful. I married my wife because she had a green sofa in that tiger green color. There you go, Saad. That's my green story for you.
That's a first. I've never heard that before. I married a woman because she had this tiger
green leather sofa.
Gold. Seiko Cookie Monster.
Hobosexual taken to the extreme. Seiko Cookie Monster, $2. Diego, how many victims have ate your baked goods?
Oh, man.
So what did they say? Tell me. When on Austin's stream, what did he say exactly? Tell me.
About what? About you?
Yeah, what did he say? Because I saw him asked about Archie's stream.
Yeah, he asked about, what the stream was, and we talked about it was about Bark and Jack's video. That's about it. I mean, Marcelo was essentially reiterating your whole video. Not
Yeah,
much.
what did he say then?
Marcelo or Austin?
No, Austin.
I can't honestly remember. Nothing too bad, I don't think.
The Birdman of Alcatraz, he gets around a bit, doesn't he? He's on a few shows. You got the Pine Baron, $10, Arch.
Pine Baron, Arch. I travel with my Alza 70 regularly. They are heavy, but society has lost the traditional ways of actually paying someone to carry their bags. We need more of that and tip accordingly.
Yep.
Pine Baron is a good man. He's a very, very good man. Dennis K. I love the Elza 70, man. I got a 65 and a 70 Bistons. The Elza has the tray. Has the tray inside. I had a green one. I actually sold it. That's why I'm a bit bitter, because I regret selling it. You know how you have something, then I thought, oh shit, I got to reduce my cards. I sold it, and now I want it back. Can you believe that?
Yeah, I believe it.
It's Dennis K, $7. AC3, did you notice you briefly appeared in Grey Market final season? I was honored to appear, and why some watch YouTubers keep showing off Richard Mills and fancy cars. Look, I like to talk about more. For me, I had this conversation with someone yesterday, and I think I'm more interested in realistic watches for realistic men. For me, my Steel Submariner, I love it. Can
you guys
Maybe
see
the
that?
two-tone. I think that's a beautiful watch. You know what I mean? I've actually put all my watches in the safe now. All I've got is my Rolex sub. I just want to do one and done for a while. And I think there's a lot of power in just having one beautiful watch like that. You know? It's Saad,
Yes.
you really, that briefcase is a bargain. You understand?
Right.
I buy and sell them. I buy and sell Louis Vuitton in the past. I don't do it anymore because
Archie, do you know about Monia?
Sorry?
It is pronounced as Monia, but it's spelled as Monyat. Those
Oh,
briefcases.
Monnier, yeah. I'm not
Yeah.
big fan. Look, I think the best brand in the world is Goyard for hard case. You know what?
Okay.
I'll show you something, right? I'll show you something, okay? Let me just bring this back up, okay? What you can search on eBay, we'll just see if they've got it. You know how you have the Biston suitcases there? Goyard has the Palace trunk. I don't know if that's what it's called. It's called a Goyard Palace trunk. Have a look at this. They got none. You know Goyard sells pet accessories? Did you know that? That's a bowl for a dog to eat out of, I think.
Yeah, they are famous for these
Jesus
things. Yeah.
Christ.
Yeah. It doesn't. It's an animal.
Dog straps
Yeah,
and stuff.
that's exactly right there. Super chats. Bear's getting angry. Did I miss any super chats? Tell me. Did I miss super chats?
Not
I
at
was
all.
honored to be on Grey Market the other day. That was fantastic. Sometimes I find if you go to ebay.com, not AU, this is the American site, you sometimes get better. You get stuff that's not available on the Australian site. Oh, there's no Palace trunks. Shit.
This is what I like about Goyard. It's difficult to acquire. With Louis Vuitton, you can get anything anytime you want.
Okay,
That
here's
is the
some
problem.
Goyard stuff. Okay, that's the Goyard. That's a.
Look at the prices.
That's yeah. No. I totally get you.
$73,000. Wow.
This is the Goyard briefcase. Look, this is the Goyard brief. Look, that's actually that's
Oh,
ugly.
the
I don't
old
even know-
pattern, very old pattern. Yeah.
Yeah. What about
It's-
this? What's this one here? What's this? This is. See, that's
Also
actually I
old.
don't. That's old too. Yeah. Yeah. I've got that book actually. That book is fantastic. They don't have much now, do they? What's going on? Goyard. I love Goyard. I think Goyard is the best. You know, Hermes also has briefcases, but they never did hard-sided briefcases. You know that?
Right.
Yeah. So, Diego, tell us something interesting today. Tell us, when are you going to shave that mustache off? It doesn't look good.
Diego, where are you originally from? Originally.
Canada.
Okay.
Something interesting. It was just a normal
Can
day,
you
really.
can you share the watches that you have? I totally forgot. You had
What's
one.
on the wrist now, mate?
Right now, I'm wearing. Let me see if I can turn the brightness up so we can see it. The 124270.
Very
Nice.
nice. 39 mm, right?
36.
Okay, the new one.
Yep.
Great.
Yep. I like
What
it.
else you got?
I used to have the 114270, but upgraded to this. I have my grandpa's 1600 Datejust. I have this watch. I have a Explorer 2 with the 3186 movement. I've got a GMT Master 2 pre-ceramic, and I've got this Mariner I just bought, and also my grandpa's Constellation. That's about it.
So you are more into sports steel watches.
I think
Sports
so, yeah.
steel.
I do prefer, or not prefer, I did have a Reverso, and I really enjoyed it, but every time I wore it, it would just be a really bad day at work, and I kind of got the feeling that it was cursed, so I ended up letting it go, but I really do like watches with leather straps, so I'll probably eventually get another Reverso. I'd really like a Grand Tie with the dark brown crocodile strap. I think that's a watch I'm looking for sure.
What do you think about 16610, the old Submariner which had holes in
Yeah.
the lugs? Is it a good buy?
I can't wear it because it's got an extra permanent link that can't be that is not removable, so those don't fit me. The solid end link 16610s I love. Maybe I'll pick one up one day. I think those are great.
And have you noticed that the 11 series had much better build quality than the single one series?
Yes. Now, when I bought this, with the new bracelet, the new clasp, all that stuff, compared to my 114270, the older Explorer one, I could definitely see a big difference. I actually prefer the proportions of the older Explorer one more than this one. This one's got a 19 millimeter bracelet that tapers down to, I think, 14 or 16. Don't quote me on that. So I preferred the proportions of the older one, but the build quality of this one, I stopped wearing the old one as soon as I got this one, and eventually sold it because they're just so similar.
That is the reason I don't buy old watches. The tolerances on these watches, the quality of the movements, the accuracy, everything is really compromised with these old watches.
Submariner, my new Submariner, after a week was 1 second slow.
Okay.
Not 1 second per day, but 1 second over 7 days. So I was pretty impressed by that.
Yankee Doodle, $2. I use a Zero Halliburton small briefcase. Thoughts? Industrial, okay. Good for middle America. Nothing fantastic, but you want to have something a bit more beautiful. Seiko Cookie Monster, $2. Diego, I flirted with AD 6 weeks ago. Later, I got a Panda.
You must be a good flirt. That's amazing. That's incredible.
Talk to me. What can we say, guys? What can we say? I want to ask Timely Behavior. What are you doing, man? You do a bit of buying and selling. Just tell the world you're a bit of a. Oh
Super
my
chat.
God! We just got a super
Brian
chat.
Christopher.
Brian Christopher, $100, tipping in support of Diego and him being there on these lives. Court replay of live yesterday, and he's great. Takes the crap you gave him, Arch, in his stride. Man, that's why he drives a Q5. You don't get a Q5 by being...
Archie, he got little bit pale last night in the last stream, but he took it very nicely. So I think he qualified the
Yeah.
first round.
Yes, he does. He does qualify. I want to ask Timely, what do you do, Timely? You're a bit of a flipper. Tell the people what you do. You buy and sell a bit. Why are you doing it? Just tell us more about you.
So I do a bit of, as a side hobby, buying watches in various places, and I get them restored and I sell them for a profit so that I can put the money towards getting a better watch collection or building a watch collection. So mainly vintage I look at. So a lot of vintage Omega as well. There's a lot of pitfalls. There's a lot of movements that don't match up with cases, redials, service hands, things like that you have to watch out for. But if anyone was interested in doing something very similar, I suggest finding and building a relationship with a very good, knowledgeable watchmaker. And you need a watchmaker. You need someone that can do some kind of restoration to the case, like polishing or replating if it requires it, and so forth as well. But yeah, just build relationships with people and make it happen. I've been doing it for a couple of years now.
Are you making any money out of it?
Yeah, I've made some money out of it. So I've bought some pieces and I've put some money away for the kids. We've gone on holidays a couple of times, and the money from that paid for the holidays. So, yeah.
Where are you located, by chance?
Sydney, Australia.
He's in Sydney.
Okay.
Sydney.
If you ever come up, do you do a lot of vintage Omega stuff?
Do I do a lot of vintage Omega stuff? I have, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. If you can find, and I don't know if you want to write this down, I'm looking for a 14766 constellation.
But you know what? The problem is with people like you is that, I'll quote Paul Thorpe, he said, never buy a watch that somebody wants to have. If he never buys watches by an order. Someone says, I want a da-da-da-da-da. He goes, Paul Thorpe said, that's the wrong way to do it. If you come across a watch, you buy it because it's a bargain. You don't buy it because somebody said, hey, I'm really looking for one of these. So I got to tell you, Timely, just ignore what comes out of his mouth because you could be stuck with it.
Yeah,
okay? There's no point. There's no point. You know what? I think Diego, I think he's just a fucking fantasist. He's a delusional fucking fantasist. You know that? Let me tell you, Diego. You think it's that fucking easy to find this shit in the secondary market? Fuck me dead! Fuck me dead! It just comes across. You know what?
Just find it.
You know what? I had this fucking son of a bitch who said to me, can I find one of these? And I found one. And he said, you know what? Don't really like the yellow gold. Can you find it in rose? No. And I said, man, you're going to be... Diego, I got to tell you, man, nobody's fucking interested in the garbage you want, okay? I'm not fucking interested, and Timely, he's not fucking interested either.
That's fine. I just figured I was put it there. I was looking for this watch for 60. That's all.
Yeah, no well, nobody really cares. Nobody cares. And if you did find it, Timely, you could imagine this son of a bitch would haggle and screw you down anyhow. So there's no profit in it, even if you could find it. So
when you're buying something, it's opportunity buying, right? You find something that's in decent condition that you're going to make a profit on after you've already added in service costs.
Let me show you 30 years of use, guys. You're asking about wallets. This is 30 years of use. Look, Saad.
Yes.
30 years. This is monogram. You can see it's all faded off. It's been used so much. Right. Look at the corners.
People call it patina.
Patina. Look at this. Look at the corners. Look at that.
Yeah.
30 years of use. You know what? It's still got another. Look, that's my wallet there, okay?
Oh, interior is very well. Interior looks great.
Interior is very good.
Yeah.
That's my Medicare card, my Bupa private cover. There we go. And I still got rubbers in here. I still got rubbers. I still got a rubber in the compartment. You know. I think how long do rubbers last? Can I ask you that?
They got a date on them.
They become sticky, Archie.
Okay. I remember I had an Oraton wallet that got a permanent mark of where the rubber was in.
Oh God.
You know. Anyhow.
Used by October '84. No.
It wasn't far off that, I can tell you that.
Shit, I was joking.
Man, what can I say? I gotta tell you guys, seriously, you've got to remember, guys. I'm sending a card to a friend of mine whose birthday it is. Remember that card I just wrote? I just put a stamp on it now. Put a stamp on it. Look, koala stamp. Koala stamp. How's that? I'm sending a birthday card. See, you have a couple of cards. You can send something like that. You know what I mean? Weezard, you're back, Weezard.
Yes, sir.
Weezard. We just got $100 for Brian.
Ooh, awesome. Thank you,
he
Brian.
Said, keep Diego. Now, I just wanted to... Oh, here we go. We've got another super chat here. Yankee Doodle, $2. And Angry Archie is an entertaining Archie.
Huh.
Weezard, I wanted to talk to you there. Apparently, you were ripped off by Tim. That's what I heard. Can you please spill the guts? Spill the juice.
Nothing.
I heard you were ripped off. You didn't really get value.
Everybody does what they want in life, and then...
Yeah, but I'm here to see if we can get value for you.
Super chat.
How would you do that?
No, I got ways. The Pine Barren. I'm asking you, do you want my help or you don't want my help? Apparently,
Well-
he was supposed to do some reviews. He did one lousy video for you.
Well, he did 3, to be honest, and I'm done.
The fact that we're talking about it is actually going to put pressure on him to improve his game. So I'm just asking you, right? Do you want
He's in
my
London
help?
right
I'm
now.
here to help you. I don't give a shit where the fuck he is, Wizard. I'm here to help you. You're my wizard.
I love you, Pontiff.
Do you need some help?
When he gets back from London, I'll ask you if I need help.
Okay. I'm here to help you. I'm just scared you won't make
highly
it. That's all.
appreciate it.
I'm just scared you may not make it till then. That's all. That's why I was
Oh, I'll
chasing
make
it up.
it.
Okay. Wizard, I love you. You know that?
And I love you too, Pontiff.
The Pine Barren, $10. Sard, can you download ExpressVPN and bypass the state censorship?
For what? For super chats?
No, to
Or
get
for
into eBay and stuff. No, but eBay won't ship to Pakistan. That's the problem.
Yes.
He's in
No, they won't.
Pakistan.
The issue
And
is
they
with
won't-
shipping.
And also, he can't join PayPal. You can join PayPal, can't you?
No, it's not there in Pakistan.
No.
No PayPals. Yeah.
Man, I can help you, man. If ever you need shit, just tell me. I'll buy it for you.
That
I
is why
trust
I'm
you,
asking you
Sard.
bank account details, but you
Yeah,
you
I'll
have-
buy you anything you want, whatever you want. I don't mind. I don't give a shit. You know that? You're a good guy. I trust you. Wizard, I wanted to clarify something.
Yes, sir.
We were just talking about our friend Timely. He buys and sells a few watches. And then
Oh,
Diego
nice.
said, "Oh, I'm looking for a vintage Omega, blah, 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 blah." And I said to Timely, forget it. Don't ever order a watch in for somebody that wants one, because what happens is you end up paying too much for it. If the watch is a bargain, you buy it. But you don't specially look for something for somebody, because often they are a pain in the fucking ass to deal with. Would you
You can
agree
end
with
up
me
getting
as a
stuck
watch
with it.
dealer?
Yeah.
You can end up getting stuck with it.
Would you agree with me, Wizard? Yes or no?
Definitely.
You buy whatever is a bargain. You just buy it because it's a good buy. If this person wants it, hey, that's good. If they don't want it, hey, no hard feeling. Otherwise, you buy some shit. Say you ordered in a fucking, that fucking Urban Jerkinson.
Huh.
Say I got in a Urban Jerkinson. You'd never fucking sell it.
Or that Arnold and Son.
The Arnold and Son
That's
is...
another thing.
That's a fucking... I mean, that's a great watch. The workmanship is beautiful. But you know what?
That's a move.
I got a guy
It's a
who's
dead
had
horse.
I had a dealer friend who's got a fucking Arnold and Son. He's had it since he opened his store.
And he'll have it until he closes it.
Really close the store.
Well, I said to him, discount it and piss it off. Just sell it at a loss and fucking move it on.
Put it
But
on his wrist the day that he closes and we'll walk away.
I mean, it's a beautiful watch. Arnold and Son is like, that's that niche. That's why I always feel so bad with Marco, because Marco used to love these independents. What Marco doesn't fucking realize is these fucking things are impossible to sell. Nobody fucking wants this shit. Wake up and smell the fucking roses. You know what I mean? Seriously, nobody wants this fucking independent shit. Do they? Wizard, you tell me. You've been around the block a few fucking times, Wizard.
Nobody.
Nobody wants that garbage, do they? They want Rolex. What do 60% of punters say? Have you got any Rolex Steel Sports?
Yeah,
Rolex Steel Sports. Rolex.
Omega.
And to Stefano's point,
And how many fucking people want vintage Omega? Not fucking many.
None.
If I
How
buy
many
something-
asked for a fucking girl-sized Constellation from the 60s?
None.
Archie, can I explain?
No, I don't fucking care. Wizard. Seriously, as a dealer, you never get things in for what people want, because then when it comes in, I had this fuckhead I know, right? Complete fuckhead. He said to this dealer, okay, a mate of mine bought a 1815 Lange chronograph. You know the Lange chronograph? Yeah. He goes, I'd like one of those in rose gold. And I said to him, this dealer has had one or two fucking 1815 chronographs in his life, and you're going to want a rose gold one? They're not fucking sausages. These are fucking hard to come across. And when the time is right...
And they're very expensive.
He's not going to remember you. And then that guy's a stingy son of a bitch anyhow. He could probably sell it for more to somebody else. Why would he even give a fuck about you?
What was the price on the watch?
What's that?
The one you're just talking about. 40, 50?
Look, yeah, 40 Aussie, 40, 50.
I would have told him 70, 25,000 and I'll locate one for you.
But these people, you know what they're like, Wizard. They just
I know. That's why I don't deal with them.
That's why you don't specially order things in. If someone says, hey, can you get me? No. Whatever comes, I got to be honest with you. When I was
If it's a new model, if it's a new, brand new, not vintage, sure. Send me half the money down. And as soon as I get the watch, you'll send me the other 50 and I'll ship the watch to you.
I got to tell you, Wizard, I
only take wire transfer. I don't take PayPal. I don't take credit cards. I don't take nothing. I've been stuck with enough shit for people and shit, and then decent shit. But the shit, I stopped taking unless you prepaid in full some wacky.
Can you give an example of a shit? Can you give me an example of shit?
Yeah, I want a caliber 11 tag cure. I prepaid the whole fucking thing. I'm giving you 35% off, and then I'll ship you the watch. That's the price of the watch. That's the shipping. Send the PayPal. Send the wire. Got the wire cleared. Boom. Here's the watch. Have a good day.
That's shit. I don't think the caliber 11's that bad.
No, but who else is gonna buy it? Why would I stock something that's like
I know
$1,000 for me?
And it's a fucking Solito.
Yeah, there you go.
And it's a
Where
bit
some
oversized.
People say, "Oh, get me a Raymond Weil." I go, sure.
Fuck.
Prepay the whole fucking thing, and I'll get it for you.
Raymond Wheel's garbage, but
it is.
Who the fuck wants that garbage?
Nobody.
I got to tell you, Wizard, the thing is there, with a lot of these watches, these people are so fucking fickle. What I loved about selling was I used to turn it into a game.
Super chat.
Super chat, Omar, $5.
I'll tell you about this in a minute, Wizard.
Sure.
Omar, $5. Timely, any truth to the rumor that you use the black pen ink to color your hair?
No, I've got some grays coming through, though, if you want to have a look.
How old are you, Timely?
37.
Okay, it'll be coming soon. The grey will come soon enough.
Grays, don't worry, just the camera's nice.
Juco Ted, $10, $10 for shite. I got a nice giggle. Thank you, Juco Ted. Let me tell you this. I used to sell things just to stir people up, Wizard.
Oh.
What I like to do is I used to put a real pompous ad, like on Gumtree or Craigslist, right, for Patex, right? And then people would start haggling. And I would say to them, look, I would love to sell you this watch at the price you've mentioned. This is what I used to do, Wizard, as a bit of a stir. Can I tell you this? I loved it, Wizard. It used to make me laugh. And I need a laugh. You know that? I need a laugh. So what I'd say is I had some bastard who was haggling, and I'd say, you know what? I used to list watches I didn't even want to sell just to haggle with people. You know? And what I would say is, look, I would really like to sell you this watch. The problem I have is I don't think Patek will let me sell to you. Can you give me a list of all the charities you belong to and the community fundraisers you've been involved with?
Oh my goodness.
Because I don't know if your family name would be worthy. And that makes them get so fucking angry. I just used to play these games, and I would say, can you please tell me your qualifications? Which schools did you go to? And I'd say, which private schools did you go to? Which university? What community service awards has your family received? Right?
Yeah, because we can't just sell Patek to just anyone.
Exactly.
Wow.
And I'd also like to say, what else I sort of said to people was, I said, you know what? I said, because someone will be haggling, a rich person will be haggling. I said, this item is no longer available to you because I like to say to rich people like you, no.
Oh.
How's that?
I get a boner.
I get a boner knowing you want my watch. I get a boner knowing that you want my watch and I've said no to you.
Wow.
I like to treat you like the bitch whore that you are. You know, I'd like to say no. I'm sorry, it's not available to you. I like to disappoint rich people.
Wow.
Yeah. Is there like sellings on this platform where people can be?
You know, I just like to tease them, and that's what I like to do. I like to always give them a good run for their money. You know what I mean? You got to be fun, don't you think? You need to have fun in your life.
You need fun in life.
Think? I mean,
life's too short.
What do we live for? What do we honestly live for? What's the purpose? What is the purpose in life there? If you can't have a bit of fun and a joke and a laugh, what is the purpose, you know?
And another thing too,
life's too short.
Hey, do you want me to read you an ad? Do you want me to read you an ad? Can I read you an ad if you keep it confidential? Don't tell anyone, okay? Let me
is this one of yours, one of the ones you wrote, like a listing?
Let me just find it, okay? Let me just...
You got an echo, Birmingham.
Hey, while he's
what's up, man?
What's up? Do I really have an echo? I got a mic and headphones in.
Yeah, you got a bit of an echo there.
While he's looking at Omega, I asked you about that was my first watch. But a watchmaker destroyed it. So I'm looking for a replacement. So it's sentimental for me.
As if that's going to tug any heartstrings. This is a guy here who
Rubbing hard. Look what I got today.
If
I come across an Omega, I'll flick you a picture of it. If it's the one you want,
here we go. Here we go, Wizard. Let me read this to you, Wizard. Let me read this to you. So, I just got to tell you, can you just, you know, Diego, can you just turn the camera off on you? Because I really hate staring into your face. Just turn the camera off. You can sit there. I don't mind having you there, but just turn the camera off. I just
what do you want me to do? Not smile?
You can press the button on your phone there. You can turn the camera off. You can just click on the camera. It turns the camera off.
There's an icon that says stop cam.
Yeah, stop cam. Yeah, stop cam.
I can do it. I'd like some explanation. I mean, what am I doing wrong?
I can't tell these romantic stories when I got you looking at me. I just don't. I just feel out of the mood. Archie. I just feel out of the mood. Just turn it off. Just turn it off.
Here, I'll just lean back. You can't even see me.
Okay. Because I can't tell these stories when I got him looking at me. You know what I mean? It's look, okay, let's get back to story time there. Wizard, how's this? Okay, so I bought my wife this really expensive lingerie. This was when we we're going for a bad patch. Okay? Let me read it to you. Okay? Let me read this to you. What can I say? I tried. This was the name. So it was under Honey Burdette Lingerie 12C set and small, okay? Here's the ad, Wizard. Listen to this, okay? What can I say? I trade. Originally, I got some lingerie in from a friend who had a small business exporting lingerie from Thailand. I ordered a shipment and presented it to the wife. Sure enough, she wore it once and soon threw it out. Fair enough. It was cheap and nasty. So I went for the best, Honey Burdette. I ordered a beautiful 3-piece set, black with gold hardware. This was quality stuff and cost a small fortune. The line was called the Freddy line. Freddy Gardabout, $55. Freddy Bra, 12C, $70. Freddy Briefs, small, $35. I tried my best. I begged. I pleaded, but she would never wear it. It was a mistake. I wasted my money trying to rekindle my marriage when I should have spent the money on a ticket to Thailand. Never used, never enjoyed. Welcome to my life. How's that, Wizard?
Wow.
What do you think, Wizard? It's,
That's a good one.
Jeff is the legend of the day. Bring Stefano next to you. I got that. Brian is the new legend. Can you please bring up... just very quickly, Wizard, did Marco backstab you?
I know nothing about that. Somebody said he did, but I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, and Bear says I should drop Diego, but that's okay. We'll let him sit there at the moment because I've got 6 people there. It kind of fits in nicely. Burbinghard, how are you, man?
Okay, how are things?
I love you, Burbinghard. I got to tell you, I love you. I got to tell you, I love you. Let me say this. Also, the thing I'm going to do too is, Wizard, at the end, when the show ends, we also get... Whose cat is that?
Well, that's he's running upstairs.
Is that Diego's?
Mm-mm. Nope.
See that bus go past that Diego just went under?
It was a greyhound.
Yes. Exactly. Just hang on there. I got to tell you this seriously. What's going on in Burbinghard's? What did you think of Bark and Jack, where he said that he would actually sell the sub to get a Tudor Black Bay 58? You own the Black Bay 58. He's insane, isn't he?
So, actually, I have a 58 and a sub, right? So hold on, I'm trying to understand his arguments though, right? Saying that it's not a Tudor is not a poor man's sub. Then he goes on to explain then that he wanted to get rid of the sub because it was too expensive, like it wasn't good value.
You're echoing, Burbinghard.
Killer echo.
Right.
While you're doing
Give me a
that,
sec.
Pine Baron, $10.
Pine Baron, $10. Hypothetically, if one were to get a Grand Seiko, which is the one to get, doesn't Birmingham's got a quartz one, so don't ask him. I reckon, you know what I really like is that GMT with the aqua green hand. The looks like a 1960s steel. Just a beautiful sort of piece. They did a limited edition with some very cool colors. I thought they were gorgeous. I would like to get a Grand Seiko. That's another thing I would like to get as a Grand Seiko. Okay, Birmingham,
Talking
you
about
back
the
again?
limited edition green ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are awesome. I like those.
They are beautiful. Houdinki did an article. Birmingham, are you there now? Birmingham? No. Wizard, I want to talk to you, Wizard.
Yes, sir.
Can you hear me?
If you need some help,
Can you hear me?
yeah, we can hear you, Birmingham. Just
No,
try
no,
again. So what's your answer then? That's okay. We'll just leave that for a bit. Wizard, I want to talk to you, Wizard.
Oh, me, sorry.
It's
Omi
okay.
would, sorry.
Just sit there and say nothing. That's what we're used to. Wizard, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Wizard, tell me this. In the watch business, I've said to people, I don't think it's for you. I said, look, they start haggling. And I said, you know what? This isn't the sort of watch for people that haggle. I'm sorry. That's what I said. Look, I'm really, really sorry. This isn't the watch for you. Like people haggle, say, would you accept this? Some person says, look, this is the maximum money I've got is this. I say, you know what? This is my answer.
This is not a thrift shop or...
I said, look, you know what? If that's the last 5,000, that's the maximum, that's all your money you've got, you should not be buying a Patek. Please put that into your emergency fund and come back to me in 5 years' time and I'll see what I've got.
I'm sure you pissed them off.
You know what I'm saying or not?
Super chat.
Super chat, $10. Watch Cardinal, $10. Didn't Bear say I was the one who backstabbed Stefano? The pathological liar who talks in circles and never provides evidence is exposed again. You still searching for evidence? I begged for donations. Fair point.
Fair point.
Fair point. I got to be
Watch
honest with you. Can
Cardinal
I
is
be
right.
honest with you? Can I be totally honest with you? Bear is my manager. But I kind of, I got to be totally honest with you, Stefano. I probably am a little bit more pissed off at Timmy than I am at Marco. Marco has probably done things to piss me off. Yes, he has. His ego was out of control. Yes, it was. But I still got a bit of compassion for the Marco there. He's a young guy. He did suck up to... I understand. There's a lot of sins that were committed. But I got to tell you, sometimes some of the things Timmy did really pissed me off and he wouldn't stop. So I got to be honest with you. I'm thinking about holding a debate. Bear, I was going to have Timmy and Marco, and we could both discuss the nasty stuff they did to the Pontiff. What do you think, Weezard? I'll do anything for ratings, Weezard. I got to be honest with you. I don't know if I trust Birmingham. I don't think... Just nod your head. Your sound is appalling. Yeah. Just one word answers are fine with your microphone. I honestly would say... both of them were pretty despicable. It was like watching that movie Spies Like Us. That's how I feel with Tim and Marco. Da, 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 da. I love that movie. I remember seeing that in 1985. I remember I went into the city with a friend from Oxley State High. We caught the train in. We thought we were so sophisticated and big toughies. And we went and saw Spies Like Us. With Chevy. I love Chevy Chase.
He's a funny guy.
Who was it? Chevy Chase and Dan
And
Aykroyd.
Dan
wasn't
Aykroyd.
it? Oh, what a
The Canadian.
dynamic duo they were,
That's right.
And I like the cheating scene. Remember he had the broken arm with notes in the cast? It was hilarious. And I got to tell you, selling Patek, sometimes people start haggling and I just say, stop. This watch isn't for you. You're the wrong class. That's what I've said. I'm sorry. I've said this to people, Wizard, and they get really shitty. Yeah, one of the best sales techniques I find, Wizard, you're dealing with somebody, right? And you just say, no, it's not available to you. This isn't how business is
When you
done.
say it's not available is one thing. When you say it's not available to you, then people start getting crazed.
Yeah, exactly. And that's a great line. I got to tell you, honestly, I don't really enjoy selling watches, Wizard.
Yeah, you don't, do you? You know
I've
why?
sold them
You're
in-
smart. You don't want the freaking headaches.
Yeah.
Like,
There's-
I think their expectations are ridiculously high. Like this
Yeah.
fuckwits, like Diego, he's the sort of customer I just couldn't stand. I hate him, and he hasn't even bought anything from me. He's already saying his Submariner is 1 second a week off. Fuck me dead.
Tell
That's
him
a
to
good
write a
thing.
letter to Rolex.
No.
that's a
He's
great
saying how
thing.
great it is. But I mean, the fact that he's timing it like that just worries me. Do these people have a life?
You don't time
See,
watches like that.
You know
man.
what?
That's-
Steve
it's-
McQueen
it's
was
not
too
a
busy.
paddock.
Steve McQueen was too busy eating pussy to be timing his watch
That's
to
right.
the atomic clock. He
There
was
you go.
He was too busy in a fucking D-type Jaguar eating pussy and testing a new Ferrari to be testing it to the fucking second.
Super
You know what I
chat,
mean,
always
Wizard?
$10.
You can't be so highly anal retentive when it
Me
comes to
dead.
watches. You can't
Rez.
want a paddock with a $10,000 Submariner budget.
Reese, $10. What's your thoughts on the 5227 and the 5496? Both of those are beautiful. The 5227 is the Calatrava with the hinge back. I've often thought it was overpriced. It's expensive. It's got the hinge back, but
The
you know
paddock,
what?
though.
In honesty, I actually have grown to love it. I think it's one of the most beautiful.
It is.
It's the only automatic three-hand Calatrava they've got at the moment. Because all the other ones are manual wind.
That's
And
right.
the 5496, that's a perpetual calendar, I think, isn't it? What's that?
That's a beauty.
Yeah, that's an absolutely. Let me just double check my facts.
It's a
because
stunner.
yeah, 5496 is a perpetual calendar. I'll just pull up a picture. Oh, holy shit! It's a retrograde as well.
Yep.
Absolutely gorgeous piece. What do I think of it? It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. I'm going to bring it up on the screen for you people to have a look at. Man, that's an amazing piece.
Oh, yeah.
It's beautiful.
Which one would you pick? One or the other? Which one, Pontiff?
Oh, no. They're two different price points.
No, but let's say they were equal.
No, I'd have to take the bloody 5496.
So would I.
It's a perpetual calendar, for God's sake. I mean, completely different. This is big money. Then these aren't cheap. You know that?
Oh, yeah.
These are not cheap. These are not for poor people. They're 115,000
That's gorgeous.
Aussie.
Look at that dial. That is gorgeous.
You know, the only thing is, Wizard, can I say one thing to you?
Sure.
I quite like the 5396R, which is just an annual in the blue. I think that blue dial
Oh, that's gorgeous.
is
That's
to die
lovely.
for. Half the price. It's half because it's not a perpetual; it's an annual.
That's why.
Res
Super chat.
$20.
Res $20. What will be the best pricing? Ex Patek dealer has it paper and one without box. Ex
Well, the
Patek
box you can buy for $500.
I thought you said they were 1,200 on the dealer groups.
Just the box itself. If you want the complete set, the box with the wrapping and the outside box, it's about 1,000, 1,200.
Oh, I see.
Just
what
the
you're
wood
saying.
box is about $500-600. But if you want
Yeah,
the whole thing
yeah.
in, out, and that sleeve, that nice soft cloth, it's about 1,000, 1,200. I saw one today, 1,100 euros.
Yeah, you know, you're right.
Mr. Tudor to you, $5.
What will be the best? Look, the best pricing, man. Look. Hang on, Res.
Which one?
Which one are we talking about? I mean, look, I would say, can I ask you, Wizard? Tell me this: do you use Chrono 24 as a price guide or not? Every dealer I know does.
They do, but there's a lot of the ones that are low priced means they don't have it, and they're going to try to
Yes,
source
you know
it.
what? You know what? Wizard, you hit it on the head. I was going to buy a 5134P. It's a platinum travel time. The guy didn't fucking have it. He was bullshitting. He didn't fucking have it. So you've got to be careful. Do they have it in stock or they don't have it in stock? And also,
That's
when
right.
you're looking at the cheapest, you've got to remember, with Patek World Times, like my 5110, it always came on a deployant. I've seen them with the tang buckle.
With the
Now,
tang buckle.
that means someone's pinched the buckle and
Oh,
they've
yeah,
put
and
they've
sold it and made money.
substituted.
That's right.
So that also was never correct. It always came with the deployant. So you've got to be a bit careful how you price these things up.
And I
But
don't care about Chrono 24 with their escrow. Screw you. I give you
No.
my money. I want the watch. I don't want to wait 2 to 4 weeks for you
Oh.
to try to find it.
And I don't
Agreed.
want fucking Chrono having my money anyhow. What
No,
happens if they
exactly.
went broke?
Exactly.
Who the fuck are they?
No one. A lot bigger and better companies have gone bust. So
Yeah, I don't trust anyone. If you know,
I'm
that
with you
doesn't.
100%.
I got to be honest with you, Wizard. My advice now is when I sell, like, I don't actually deal in watches, but when I have sold a Patek or a
Right.
solid gold sub, like I did, hand deliver.
Wire transfer or hand?
No, hand
in hand.
deliver. Hand deliver.
Meet
And
me
I
at my
don't ship.
bank. No, meet me at the bank. Here, banker, put this through the machine. Tell me if everything's legit, no fake counterfeit. Put in my account. Here's your watch. Have a good day. That's
Yeah,
it.
that's it.
Do you think
Mr. Tudor, to you,
Chrono?
$5.
I'm sorry?
$5. Here we go. Don't worry about it. It's Diego. We get nothing important out of his mouth at the moment. Molto Bello Wizard on that root beer. Molto Bello Wizard. Congratulations, mu amigo. Diego is still too close to the camera.
I'm trying.
Now, I got to
can't
tell
back
you,
up
seriously,
anymore.
man. Rez, $20. Thank you for your input. Great show.
You missed
I
one.
got to say,
Rez, you didn't tell us which watch you're getting at the
yeah,
great
I got to
price.
be honest with you. I would say the best thing to do is I always use Chrono 24 as a pricing guide. You've got to remember, let me tell you this. If
But you got to
someone is
learn how to
selling-
read between the lines on Chrono 24.
Exactly. And also, what you've got to do is you've got to pick a watch.
That
You've got
is
to count
in
backwards.
stock.
Generally, what margin would a dealer, if he's selling on Chrono, he's also got to pay Chrono fees, and he's got to make
6.5%.
Chrono is 6.5 plus what margin would he'd need to make 10% minimum, wouldn't he, or not?
If it's a very high ticket item, he can make 5, 6, 7%. It all depends how he. It's not. You don't make money on the sale. You make money on the buy. What did you buy it at? That stands to
Exactly.
the reason how you're gonna make decent money.
Exactly.
And Rez, if you want, between me and you, bud, listen. You can reach out to Adrian. You can reach out to Anna or Roman. I know other people advertise all over, but try them. They'll get you the. Just mention my name to Adrian or Anna or Roman, and you'll see how they treat you.
Rez, $5, maybe both for sure. The grand complication.
For
very,
sure.
Yeah,
Arch,
that's
you
a
gotta,
yes.
You got to scroll up a bit. Watch Cardinal, $10. You missed it.
Watch Cardinal. Sorry, I didn't miss that.
You're right.
I didn't mean to miss that. Watch Cardinal, $10. Bear got badly clowned in Archie's WhatsApp group and exposed for the fraud he is. Be sure to join, guys. Always my main account is banned and I'm a member. Is that good for business? Does Bear run your show? Look, I got to tell you, seriously, Watch Cardinal, I understand why you could be a bit angry there. I was a bit angry too. I was a bit angry, right? But I tell you what, if you close your channel, you're welcome to come back on.
That's a bit extreme, don't you think?
I can ask for anything I want.
You
I
could.
didn't ask
but
for an SL.
No.
I didn't ask for an SL and a blowjob from a 23-year-old Vietnamese girl. Look, I gotta tell you, I don't mind him. I don't mind him. And you gotta remember, Bear worked for free. Bear worked for free. He never got nothing out of it. He only had my interest. Does the Bear get things wrong? Of course he does. The Bear does. He's Yugoslav. Yugoslavs, they get really angry. They just come after you, right? You gotta be careful. When a angry bear is after you, don't fight with it. Just calm it down.
Lay down and play dead.
And don't turn your head. When you're dealing with bears, okay, when you got the honey pot, put the honey pot down, put the sandwiches down, and just hands up and look at it in the face and just walk backwards. That's what you need to do.
That's not what I do, but sure.
What do you do when you're being confronted by bears?
I pull out the fucking Weatherby, the 440 Magnum. And the bear gets stopped right in its tracks.
You're not allowed to have those in Canada, Bart.
Yes, I am. I can't carry a pistol. I don't have a carry license like I had for 30 years, but I have my rifles, shotguns, and my pistols here.
Wow.
Actually, I like more fun. I like the bear to be 300 yards away, and I'll pull out my Steyr AUG PPG. Yeah, double trigger, 308 sniper barrel. with a 56 millimeter tube. I'll put a bullet right in the middle of their forehead. No problem.
Wow.
I was a
Amazing.
scout sniper in the Marines. That was my MOS. So I even as an old fart, I think I can still shoot well.
Now, I don't know how we got into this here, but look, watch Cardinal and the Bear. I
Well,
gotta
if they
tell
have
you,
animosity between themselves,
yeah.
you know,
Bears
I really
will
don't care. But he always talks highly of you, Pontiff. So I don't know why you banned the Cardinal, but it's your
Yeah.
show, so you do as you please. The other one, I understand why you did, but
Yeah.
Marco's been a good kid so far. I mean, I heard, today Bear called me because I called him out and I told him, hey, fucko, I know where you are. I'll drive right up to you, a couple hours away. I have no problem. Or this is my address. Come knock on my door. But he goes,
no,
I wasn't talking
that's all
about you.
fixed
I was
up, but
talking
that's
about
all-
somebody else. And
Yeah, that's all been fixed up. That's all been
Yeah.
fixed up there. Look, I got to tell you there. Look, Bear just sent me a note here. Tell him he doesn't have to close channel. Just make videos and don't run live streams milking naive donors.
Mo, $5.
Is that okay? I got to tell you guys, by the way, I got to do a paid review for Marco. I got a paid review coming out.
Oh,
on
nice.
him. Yeah. I got a paid review coming out for him.
I hope it's going to be a fair one.
It's only about the watches. It's nothing about him. It's
There
about
you
his
go.
watches. It's nothing to do with. I mean, you can be an asshole and have the best watches in the world. It doesn't mean the watches are garbage,
No, for sure.
does it?
Yep.
It makes no difference. The watches are the watches. Toyota Mo, $5. Can't we all get along? Arch, these Canadians are ruthless. Love Bear. Love Marco. Peace, fellas. Please. Let me tell you this. Wizard, I enjoyed selling Patek's to people and saying, you know what? As soon as they start haggling and saying, what's your best price? I love the way you advertise something and say, what's your best price? I mean, if I was going to accept less, wouldn't I have advertised it cheaper to start
course.
with? I mean, the price is
I'm
the
like
price.
you now. I'd be like, I'm sorry, what price did you see 26,000? And what makes you think I couldn't, if I wanted to sell it for less, I want to advertise for less?
Exactly. And that's people seem to.
If you're asking about a discount, it's obvious you can't afford it. It's okay. Would you like a Seiko? Would you like a Tissot?
Actually, Wizard, let me tell you. Watches 24, $2. Watch Cardinal shaved his hair off for you. That's true. He did. He did also get 50,000 Canadian, but remember that as well.
He what?
He got 50,000 Canadian dollars.
To
Canadian.
do what?
He got 50,000 Canadian.
And he shaved his head for you?
Yeah, but he did earn some money. He did okay in his own. He did okay,
Wow.
Look, we're not communists here. You know that.
No, for sure. We might be a little bit of the socialism here in Canada, but we're not communists for sure.
Bear fought, and this is from Marco. He just sent me a message. Bear fought and hated with the old crew. ER, Bud, Rich Buddy, Jeff, me, Tim, now, JJ, Stefano in the past. He poisoned your mind to fire your best crew, pulling 500 viewers per night. Ooh, I don't know, guys. We're doing okay. But, I tell you what, the community does like a bit of confrontation. They love it, Wizard. You know this?
You got to remind everybody to upvote you, man. We have 263 viewers, but only 63 upvotes.
Upvote. Please upvote. Please upvote.
What part of Canada are you from, Wizard?
I am
Ontario.
between Ottawa and Montreal. I'm in Ontario.
Okay.
I'm on the border of Messina, New York.
Okay. I'm from the Sioux. That's where I originally grew up.
From where? Long Sault?
No, Sault Ste.
Oh,
Marie.
Sault Ste. Marie. Yeah, it's a little more northwest.
Watch Cardinal, $10. Send you a text. Can you read it? Some words were banned, so couldn't super chat the text. It's about the rat who threatens to send his friends with the IRS to audit me. Who said that?
There is no IRS in Canada, but Whatever genius
It's
said
the
that.
rat.
Wow.
What rat? What? Who? This is beyond. Look, come on, guys. Just calm down. All good. It's all good. It is all good, guys. What's that? I'm just checking something's arriving.
Do you think Chrono reinvests the money while it's
I'll just be 1
being
minute,
held?
guys.
Probably. While it's in escrow, they're earning
Exactly.
interest.
That was the stupid thing that I was going to say that Archie said was stupid.
How do you think banks make money? They make money off of the interest on your money.
Exactly.
And if they offer you 1%, they're getting paid for anyway from the Federal Reserve.
Yeah. When I sold
Banks are the true legal loan sharks.
Yeah. When I sold my Explorer, when I would get lowball offers, and my watch was unpolished and it just had a service by Rolex for the movement, so it was priced high, people would offer me very low, and what I would tell them is, clearly you're in a market Explorer, here's one in your price range. And then they'd come back and say, well, that one's polished and it's not been serviced. And I would say, exactly. That's why mine is priced where it is. And they never really had a rebuttal to that. You know, the damn service was $750 and I mean, what do you want? And everybody's a dealer too. That's the other problem on watches today is everybody.
Yeah,
thinks
you know,
they're a
everybody
dealer.
wants to be a fucking dealer. They think it's so easy. Let them try.
They think they're entitled to dealer prices.
Yeah, well,
And they're
not in today's world.
No,
Not in anybody's world. I remember, guys, when I started in 1980, in the mid 80s, late 80s, early 90s, they used to go into our wholesalers on 47s. Hey, I sell watches on the side.
Yeah.
So you got to give me a better price. He goes, you're going to get this price, and if you don't like it, there's the door. Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. They knew. They can sniff you that you're a wannabe or a flipper. Fuck
Right.
that.
It took me 3 months to sell it for my asking price. It was crazy.
Sorry about
Oh,
that, guys. I
Archie,
just had to
back up.
remove a knife from my back.
That's all good, Archie.
Who stuck it in there?
Hey, guys, I got to tell you, guys, we love yous, okay? We love yous all. Don't forget, guys, if you've got an opinion on this, Marco, Tim, and Bear, please super chat, and we can discuss it in all the gory detail. I'm here for the money, guys. I'm not here to be community-minded. And I got to tell you the truth there. I got to tell you honestly. Can I tell you honestly, Wizard? I'm a bit angry at both those guys. But especially
the one who shall not be named.
Yeah, when I found out that he ripped you off, that really makes me angry. Can you please? He's asked me to read this. I think I already did, but I'll read it again because he's been very good with the super chats.
Yeah.
Bear fought and hated with old crew. ER, Bud, Rich Buddy, Jeff, me, Tim, me being Marco, Tim, now JJ, Stefano in the past. He poisoned your mind to fire your best crew, pulling 500 views per night. That's what he said.
Is there any truth to it?
Look, one thing I will say is Bear just sent me a message. Bear, send me the message on WhatsApp. Pugsley, I fight for my friend and you fight for money.
And Tim asked $2 just to read the message, but you read it, so.
Yeah.
Who's Pugsley?
Marco. It's a bit of a derogatory name.
Why is he called Pugsley? What does he have to do with the
Because he looks like
Addams
the
family?
guy on... Yeah, it looks like the
Addams
boy.
family.
Yeah. It's nasty. You know, they all pull at each other's sensitivities. You know that?
Yeah, but you know what? It's pretty nasty to call somebody a name when you don't have the fucking balls to show your face.
Oh, no, but he does. He shows his face on his own channel.
Oh, okay.
Bear Clooney's got his own channel. He shows his face all the time.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, he's
I've noticed a lot of things being new to this YouTube shit. A lot of people who talk shit never show their face,
no.
cover their faces with masks like
at
clowns.
least Diego comes on, even though I don't like his face, at least he shows his face.
He was
Am I
the
too close,
opposite. He wanted
Archie?
him to cover
Am
up
I
his
too
face.
close?
Sure.
Yeah. Tim S, $2. AC, can you read the text? We just did that for you. We gave you some good value there. We've also got another super chat from Rez, $5. Archie, I mistyped 5227 instead. 5237.
Now that's a difference. That's a big difference. Hey, do you know what you just did? Is
Money down the
your
drain.
sound effect is famous. It's on Gray Market.
Roman, I love
Yeah, Roman put it.
I got to tell you, you got to hand it to those guys. That's an honor, don't you think? Those guys are big production. They are really big production.
Oh yeah, Roman knows how to throw a party.
And it's pretty cool. I love him. I love him. So it's a 5237.
Yeah, you're talking about Khaleesi now.
No. He's talking about what's he talking? He's talking 53. This is the perpetual calendar.
Oh yeah, the blue one.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's what he's talking about.
So he's getting papers, but he's not getting the box.
Get it?
Oh, that's okay. Oh,
It's
it's
all
a
right.
special box, but it's a special
is.
fucking box.
That's
It's
going to
not a-
be very expensive.
Yeah, that's a
Be
special. 'cause it's
prepared
got
to spend like between 4,000 and 5,000 US to get that box.
up to 10.
It could be. It depends.
It's a winding box. It's a winding.
Yeah. Oh, then yeah, you're right. Between 8 and 10 grand.
Wow.
I just got a message from Bear. Do you want me to read it or do we just ignore it? Because I'm happy to. I
That's
tell you
up
what.
to you, man.
Look, I like to keep the drama going because at the end of the day, if it gets too friendly in this community, nobody watches. you know?
Kumbaya, my lord.
And you got a super chat as
We
well.
need super chats. We need 19 more super chats.
Here we
I
go.
mean,
Here's-
upvotes. 19 more upvotes.
We do need the upvotes. Please tell him if he stops live streaming and milking people for money, he can return to the show and I disappear forever. That sounds like a lover's twist, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Look, there are certain things both of them did that really pissed me off. We're talking Bear and Tim. So, no, not Bear. We're talking Marco and Tim. There are certain things both of them did that pissed me off. But, Watch Cardinal. Is this the next one?
Yeah.
What's the Watch
Yeah,
Cardinal,
you're right.
$5. How do you fight for your friend if you got his most lucrative crew ever fired? Archie even admitted he never has been more successful. I am going through some good times, I will say this, but you know what, Wizard? It's very hard to say stay successful, man. That's the hardest thing about success is staying. How do you do it, Wizard?
I'm not successful like you. I'm just a little guy.
No, but you're successful in your life. You had a architecture business. You've got a watch business. You got sexy women bringing you food.
I treat people well.
What the fuck is success? If that's not success, what the fuck is success?
Well, I told you there's nothing like the love of a good woman. I have a good woman.
You're a very lucky man. See, Diego,
I'm blessed.
Diego's single, you know?
Well, he's young.
He's young.
I'm not.
He's young.
I'm not single.
You're not single.
How old are you?
33.
31. 33. 33.
Young, dumb, and full of cum. I'm sure you can find 20 women.
Are you married?
I'm not married. No, I'm divorced. And I'm best friends with my ex-wife. We share a son. So we don't wish death upon each other. She lives in my first investment home. That she's taken care of. My son's taken care of. I try not to make enemies, and if I have one, I get rid of them.
Panos Kalos, €5. Stefano, just finding out about keyboard warriors. The internet is full of tough guys behind the keyboards, like dogs barking on their leash.
Bravo, Repano. You're so right, my boy.
Wizard, I got to tell you, I find with customers... Sorry, Wizard, let's just talk about this Patek for a minute there. What do you think? You know what?
I think that Patek is amazing. If he's getting 30 off, go for it all the way.
Wizard, I've actually seen this in real life. I got a
I
friend of
haven't.
mine.
I've seen other ones, even
got
a
a friend
Grand
of
Soigné,
mine-
but I haven't seen this one.
I got a friend of mine in Singapore, RG, and he actually has this watch. He's married to a Russian supermodel, by the way.
Oh, nice.
He's loaded, but absolutely loaded. He has this exact watch. The blue is amazing. It's only a perpetual calendar. It's not a perpetual calendar chronograph. It's just a
It's
perpetual
okay.
calendar.
It's okay.
It's got that 240 micro rotor movement in it. Did you know an interesting fun fact? This watch has no second hand.
Wow.
Did you know that? Because it's a perpetual calendar. That 240 movement doesn't support center seconds. I don't know if you know that.
No, that I did not know.
Well, that's the whole reason. On the Patek 5712, the Nautilus, it's got the sub-seconds because that movement doesn't support center seconds.
Huh.
That's
it's got
what
the micro
that's
rotor,
like $100,000, isn't it, Pontiff?
What's that?
It
Sorry.
has to be $100,000 watch, isn't this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It's in white gold. These are white gold. I think, actually, look at this. Here's a comparison between the two. Look, we were just talking about these two.
We were
Look
just
at
talking
that.
about that.
Shit. You know what? I think what is better? You know what? Personally, I think the retrograde is a more complicated piece. It's slightly up on the specs.
Yeah, it is.
Personally, I don't think it fucking... I think if you were choosing one, you're not choosing it.
Oh, that
because
blue
of-
one is amazing. You're right. I would choose the blue because of the color
Yeah.
tones.
Yeah, in white gold there. I think it also, it's very similar. It's basically like a modern day 3940. The
Yep,
30, because
that-
it's
yep.
got the same sort of layout. Because I think, you know what? I don't think you could go wrong with either one, could you? Could you really go wrong with either watch?
No, not
there?
really.
It's absolutely fucking amazing.
You got a super chat from Tiadamo, $5 up the list. You missed.
Sorry. Toyota Mo, I missed Toyota Mo. Here we go. $5. Arch, no, it's an honor for Grey Market to have the Pontiff on. Ah, that's so sweet, Toyota Mo. Look, I'm always happy to be mentioned. They don't mention me much, but they mention me a bit. That's always good to have a bit. The OG, you're the one who raised that with me, Stefano. The OG, they. I
You are
tell
the
you
OG.
something, Stefano. I'm a bit of a shy guy myself, and sometimes to hear that from you, you're right. Some of these people, some very famous people, do watch my show, and even though they pretend like they don't, they do. You know what I mean?
I see.
Lapo 76, $9. Arch, the streams are more enjoyable now compared to the old crew, and you seem to enjoy yourself. You got to. If you're doing shows this long, you need to enjoy yourself. That is for sure. That is 100% for sure. I got to tell you, how do you find selling, Stefano? What's your sales style? Tell me this.
Well, I'm no longer in a retail establishment like I used to be when I was young, but I don't push the sale. I have word of mouth. I have many clients for the past 40 years, and they call me. If they ask me my advice, if I tell them, if I think they're making a wrong move, I'd say, "You're sure you want to throw that much money into this piece? That might not be for you. Why don't you look at this, go online, find this, find that." And
Now, say you're selling something for 25,000 Canadian.
yeah,
How much discount would you have in that? Would you allow for discount, or you say, "Look, mate, that's the price"?
no, I give them the lowest price they can find, and if they can find it cheaper, then there's something wrong. There's something missing, because I don't buy shite. I buy the right thing, complete set, box and papers, or else I just don't get involved. I don't want to have a headache. Hey, you sold me that watch, and no. I don't want to deal with that. I'm too old, and I have too many.
What sort of margin do you normally make? Is that rude to ask that? I'm just
Not at all. Depending on the piece, from 3% to 10%. If it's a $300,000 watch, I make 3-4%. If it's like 20, 30 grand, I can make up to 10, but sometimes you negotiate to give them the best price. So you work between 5 and 8%. I think that's
not big margins. That's not big
not big
margins.
margin at all. But that's why I get them the best price. but it's not that. It's I'd rather sell 20 watches a month at 5% than sell 3 watches at 8% or 10%.
Now, tell me this: how many? You don't have a storefront now, do you?
I bought a building and I'm just designing it. Yeah, I'm gonna open up a small shop, a brick and mortar.
Okay.
I just bought a building last
Okay.
year.
Okay, tell me this: how many pieces would you keep in stock?
Did you freeze, Archie?
Yeah,
I think you froze.
I think
Just
he
how
froze
many
up.
pieces? How many pieces you can?
Um,
Yeah, you're cutting out there, Arch.
Wants to know how many pieces you keep in stock.
oh, I try to keep at least like 4 or 5 dozen. I'd say an average 50 pieces. This is the building I bought, Archie.
Oh, let me have a look. Just hang on. Oh, it's beautiful. What's this?
It's the but wait a minute. That's the corner building. Now this is how I designed it.
Nice.
It looks
That's
beautiful.
awesome.
Looks better.
It's in the city. That's expensive. How much you-
I got a great price on the building
I look
because
gorgeous.
thank you. My friend owns the building, and about 5 years ago, he bought it about 6. And 5 years ago, he hired me, and we gutted it out, and we made it like upstairs a 2-bedroom apartment, like a Soho style with exposed brick and everything. And downstairs was his real estate office. So for his meetings, because he has another building where he has all the offices with his brokers. So I bought the building last year. He gave me a great price because I remember what he paid for it and what he paid me to fix it. And I'm just going to turn it to small brick and mortar.
Very cool. What are you going to do with
done there.
upstairs?
Well
Upstairs
done.
is a 2-bedroom. I'm actually considering, now that I've been through all this shit, cancer and heart attacks and all that, to get rid of my place, consolidate, and go into a small little place. Like I used to be younger when I used to live in Soho in Manhattan. I had a 1-bedroom then, but this is a nice little 2-bedroom. So maybe I'm thinking about that. I want to lessen life. I want to like edit.
Does it have high ceilings though?
Yes, it does. It has 10-foot ceilings upstairs, and downstairs has the same 9.5, I think.
Perfect.
You got a super chat from Watch Cardinal, $10.
Watch
Come on,
Cardinal
drop the link, Pontiff. Let him on. Let him talk
bring
to
him
you.
on.
Watch Cardinal $10. Has Bear ever provided you evidence I told people to stop super chatting you and begged for donations? I know he hasn't because he can't. Isn't that his problem with me? If it isn't the case, what is it?
He could be jealous of you, Marco.
You got a couple
It's
more
hard.
super chats.
More
Anyway,
super
keep
chats.
going.
Timely behavior, $3. Super chat. A man can't live on
live.
Google Ads alone. Look at that. Thank you so much there.
You got another
And we
one.
got another Watch Cardinal, $5. Bear continues to claim I sent trolls to harass his wife, knowing full well I would never and have never done that. Another lie by the pathological liar.
I don't know,
Look,
man.
I gotta tell you
hey,
there. I gotta tell
with
you,
all
I
due
like.
respect, he's calling out that Serbian guy to fucking come up with the proof. Why doesn't your buddy Bear come up with the proof to prove him wrong? There we go. Let's see it. Show us the proof.
Wizard, you mentioned something very, very interesting. You want to slow down your life. What are you saying there?
Yes,
you
I
said
do.
you wanted to. What was the wording you used? You wanted
Edit.
to.
He said edit.
I want
Edit.
to edit my life and reduce
What does that
things.
mean?
That means I semi-retired already, but then I got back into the design architecture for a friend here. Upon the completion of this project around November, December, unless you're a client of mine 20 years plus, I will not do any more. I'll consult, but I will not work on the job site anymore. I'll do renderings. I'll do designs. I charge enough, so thank God. I had a heart attack, so I couldn't fulfill my contract at the college, because I usually work at the college. I teach physics and calculus. So I was going to take one contract this year, not with the college because I got a better offer from the Ontario Hockey Academy. So I can't do that till January, till I recoup a little. But I wanted to do that. I just want to be an educator, professor, teacher, whatever the hell you want to call me, instructor. I'm selling my auto repair shop. I'm gonna open up my little watch shop. That's it. I don't need
What
much.
auto repairs do you do? What auto repairs do you
I don't do. I have a mechanic who does German cars, and I have a mechanic who does American and Japanese. So I have a 2-bay garage, and we're right behind a building that's famous because of the MTO, the motor vehicle department here in town. So we're pretty busy, thank goodness. But I don't want the headaches. I don't want to run stuff. Oh, the mechanic didn't show the part. We have to go get. I don't want it anymore. I can't do 7 days a week, 15 hours anymore because I want to live long enough to dance at my son's wedding.
Wizard, can you ask your mechanic what he thinks of BMW N20 engines?
If I ask the guy who does American Japanese, he'll say the piece of shit. There, he calls them. What does he call them? Baskets, bicycle baskets with plastic parts. But the German guy is a real technician. He's been doing this for 32 years. He's certified with BMW, Porsche school, and all that. And he'll tell you American cars are crap. So I don't know what to tell you.
What about Japanese? He wouldn't say Japanese cars are
No,
crap.
he says if you don't want to spend crazy money and you want the most reliable car, today's day and age, you do not buy North American vehicles. You buy Japanese, and if you want to spend a little more, enough more, then you buy German.
Super chat $2 Zalway.
Zalway, $3. Rolex, please. Now, I just got sent an ultimatum here.
Uh-oh.
I just got sent
From who?
an ultimatum. I want to read it out from the bear. And I'm going to give you my answer on air now. If you don't put that wizard in his place and Marco, I am done with you.
Ooh.
You see how fast he will not show proof of what he claims, but now he tells you to get rid of Marco and me. Get rid of me. I don't care. Keep the bear.
Wizard.
I'll still love you, Pontiff.
Wizard, I love you.
But you see how he turned the tables. I said one thing. Prove you're right and prove Marco's wrong by showing proof. If you don't have proof, shut the fuck up.
I got to tell you. Let me just say this. I love the wizard because the wizard is... I got to be honest with you. The reason I like doing the show is because of the wizard. I like the wizard. You know, I enjoy talking to the wizard. It's not about money. It's not about anything. I like the wizard because we got a lot of things in common. We like many things similar. I like his architecture. He's a very smart man, the wizard. And I got to tell you something too. I love my bear. The bear...
Hey, I'm not telling you not to love him. But when he's put on the spot to show proof of what he claims, and he doesn't, and he gives you an ultimatum, that should tells me at least, being 58 years old, the kind of guy he is. Show the proof. Show the proof, and we'll all shut up.
Put up or shut up.
Put up or shut up, exactly.
I got to be honest with you. The bear himself there, I got to tell you the truth, right? Bear Clooney, he is difficult at times, okay? He can be difficult.
Well, I can respect that. I'm difficult with people too, but you know what?
But you know what?
Put my money where my mouth is.
The thing
if
is,
I tell you something, I'll prove it to you.
Sick Wizard, $2. Stefano is okay. That's not really that nice there. That's not even.
It's okay. There. Another jackass. It's all right. I'm used to jackass all my whole life.
That's your mate, Plastic.
Wizard, just let.
That's your.
That's that fucking clown with the mask. Oh,
yeah. He hates you.
The mil mascaras, yeah. Tell the fucker to come live and take his mask off his face.
Now look. The thing is, let me say this to you. I love Bear. Bear does so much for me because it is hard to manage these people. Today,
he seemed like a nice guy, but I'll tell you something. Anybody talks shit, prove it. Very simple. Very simple.
I think the thing is this. I got to tell you the truth.
And I think that's why Marco's upset because there's no proof in what he says. He's making claims without anything to back it up. If he's that adamant and that sure that he did this, show us. Make us
Can I
all
tell you?
apologize
Can
to
I
you.
tell you something, Wizard? Are you into astrology by any chance, Wizard?
A little bit.
Okay, so I'm a Libra cusp, Scorpion and Libra.
I'm a
23rd of
Gemini with
October.
Cancer rising.
23rd of October.
I'm also,
Okay.
what am I? A rabbit? A rabbit in Chinese.
I don't even know what animal I am, but that's another thing to look
When's
up.
your
right?
birthday, Pontiff?
1972.
You are a rat.
Oh,
I was gonna say.
I didn't really want to be a rat. I want to be something else. I want to be like a dog.
Hey,
I
a
don't
rat
wanna
is
say it.
one of the most ambitious and hardworking, and you always achieve your goals in Chinese power zodiac.
And
So
you can
a rat
choose
is a
your
good one.
rainbow.
A rat is a very good one.
Okay, well, look, let me just say this to you, okay, Wizard? The thing is this, with the bear, right, I'll tell you honestly, the bear does a lot of nasty work for me, right?
That's fine.
He keeps people in their places
That's
because
fine.
the situation was people were streaming 3 hours before and 3 hours after. I became the toilet break. And I got to tell you honestly,
3 hours before.
Yeah, your boyfriend who ripped you off on the game console, he was streaming for 3, and they were doing 3 hours after. They were cleaning me out. Do you understand? I was,
They weren't. What do they call it? They weren't rebel streaming you.
No, but they were 3 hours either side. Like I was only doing an hour then. Okay.
Oh, I see. Oh, so they took advantage of doing more hours than you used to do.
Yeah. And they were scooping up all the coins, right? Both sides, okay? That's the Tim and the Marco side, right? And then what happened is, right? I got to be totally honest with you. What happened then was that there was some very, very nasty. Look, what happened then was that there was a lot of people were very ambitious, okay?
Okay.
They were ambitious. They had some of the egos went to their head, okay?
All right.
And they were really important. And they
A bit of lag.
Like
Okay.
yesterday, he's freezing up.
Yep.
freezing up.
Archie, try to reset. We'll be here. We're not going nowhere. Because
Okay,
it's happening what happened last night.
Okay.
Listen, that guy Bear called me today because I called the fucker out when I thought he was talking to me about a fucking backstabber. I go, fuck you. I never backstabbed anybody in 58 years of my life. I got something to say. I'll say right to your fucking face. So he called me and he explained to me, and I said, okay, then I apologize. If that's the way you meant it to someone else, fine. But if he's knocking Marco, Tim, whoever the fuck, JJ, me, show me proof. Show us the fucking proof that takes your words that I can actually say, oh shit, I can see it now. You took a picture or a clip or a fucking screenshot and they said this or he said that or he did that. The moment I said that to prove it, oh, you have ultimatums. Yeah, fucking. In China, we say tafi ji. That means jerk me off. That's what we say in China.
I mean, I just
You
got
guys wanna
invited
talk
to this
watches?
WhatsApp group.
Green Room, where the hell you been, man?
Well, look, the whole thing is that I woke up so late today because I stayed up, so late last night reading the drama going on in the WhatsApp group, and I'm still like, I still can't piece it all together. There's just so many moving pieces to this. It's so hard.
He's the boss.
Hey guys, it's all good. Look, I got to tell you seriously, the bear.
Were you working late or hello?
No, he's stuck at home. He's not working anywhere.
Oh, he's stuck at home. He can't even
Nanny
go to-
state. Nanny state. You know what, Wizard? They only allow 3,000 Australians to return home a week.
And while you were gone, you got super chats coming out here as well. So you want
Ooh,
to
super chats. Let's get these super chats. Here we go.
Artis,
Which was the next
$5.
first one? First one?
Artis, $5.
Artis. Okay, here we go. Artis. Let me get this one. Artis, $5. Who's the writer again? This is so good. Roman, you are watching. This is what grey market is missing.
You got
Yes.
Toyota
And
Mo,
we've got
$5.
Toyota Mo, $5. Wait. Back the truck up. What happened with the game console wizard?
That asshole
Well-
just called me. I told him to go fuck himself.
Who's
Your
that?
asshole Bear Clooney. I don't
What
know
did
who
he-
I'm fucking with. Come down here, you little fucking cunt, and I'll show you who
Ooh,
you're fucking with.
slow down. Wizard.
He called me. You
Wizard.
see, he can't prove all this bullshit he's talking about. So now he wants to be a Serb. Come on down, Serb. Come on down. Come down
Yellow
from your little perch up in
raincoat, $5
Barry, or give me your
50.
address. I'll come to you.
I remember the simple times when we talked Birkins. Look, I got to tell you guys, seriously, you guys, I love you, Zor. The bear has done so much for me, you know.
Yeah, I know, but he won't prove the point. He just called me to call me out. So come on down.
Yeah,
You're invited. Come on down.
Wizard. Look, you know, I don't like the way he
It's
climbs out
funny
of
how
it.
he
What
got
are you
so
doing,
hairy
Diego?
because
What the
I
hell
called
is
him
he
out to
doing?
prove
What are
something.
you doing? Why are you teabagging the camera, bro? I had to put my
that's
charger back
kinda-
in. Sorry.
Yeah, what the hell is this dude doing,
I
man?
had to plug my charger back in.
I gotta tell you, Wizard. Look, I love the bear. Okay.
Listen,
Look,
the
the
guy
bear
called
is
me this
okay.
morning.
Look,
We
bear-
were fine. But right
Look.
now, when he was called out to show proof,
Look, I think
he
the
went a
problem
different
is.
way.
I think the problem is, you know, there's some issues. Toyota Mo, $2. Wizard, for your health. Just take a few minutes break, please, Wizard. Yes.
Thank you,
Let me
Toyota
talk to you,
Mo.
Wizard. Wizard, just relax, man. You had a heart attack, man. I don't want you dying on camera.
I won't.
Wizard.
Don't worry.
Timepiece fund, $5. Monetization fikes people's loyalty. Greed is unfortunately good. You were a poor Brazilian bizman to allow it, Arch. In Silicon Valley, we enforce non-compete.
Oh,
He's got a point there. And Pine Barren, $10. For once in the history of the world, us Americans, JJ and Birbinghart, are the normal, sensible ones of the bunch.
no,
Look,
but really,
guys-
I mean, your boy Bear. Today he called me, so he explained
know,
himself, and we were fine.
I
But
tell
right
you,
now, when he was asked to show proof, he took a different way.
Look,
So he took a defense.
I gotta
Why would
tell
you be defensive if you're right and everybody else is wrong?
Can I ask
you know him. You said he's your producer, so why did he do
he's
that?
Okay. Look, he works for free. You understand this, Wizard? I got no control.
Yeah, no,
over
I
my
understand,
stuff.
but you know what? Anyway,
Here we go. Thomas G, €5. What we saw on the show was already enough shite to boot Popeye Google. Bear doesn't have to prove anything to these backstabbers. He's loyal to Arch. That's a good point. He is so loyal. The Bear.
and I respect that. He's loyal to you, but you know what? He can't call people out unless he can prove what he's calling out.
And Bear's just come back to me and said, proof of what? Proof of what?
Of whatever Marco's saying against you. Prove Marco wrong. Don't prove us. I don't know anything about it. If Marco's saying something about you, why don't you prove him
I think
wrong?
it might have gone a little bit out of hand here. What was happening was, I will be honest with you, Marco was a bit predatory to some of the wealthier fans. Okay?
I don't know what that is, but sure, because I wasn't here, so.
Yeah. This is the truth is, he did have a collection of all the top donors. He had photos of their collection because they often have the best collection. So
Right.
he had them on file. And what did happen is, I mean, I will be honest with you. I will say he did seem to suck up to some of these wealthier sort of customers. Okay, when I say suck up, he was just nice to them. He spoke about the collections, and I got to be honest with you. When Marco was on my show, it looked like he was just doing nothing. He wasn't really excited. He got a bit cheeky. He was like Diego, just sat there and was texting and. You know,
Giving a
and
show.
then he sort of, when he went on his show, he woke up. They were kind of, Wizard, both sides were milking me for my leads.
Oh,
Okay, I'm
sorry,
like
I wasn't part of that. I
Let
don't
me
know.
explain it to you. I'm like the cafe that sells really shitty food, but everyone comes to. And these guys would sell the really nice cappuccino and cakes. And everybody knows in the restaurant trade, the money's not in the slop, it's in the cappuccino and the cakes. So they were kind of interfacing that end of the business, right? And I got to be totally honest with you, Wizard. You know, it's sort of, you know, the whole money thing, it's gone up and down. It's very hard to manage these people, Wizard. And Bear, look, he doesn't like that Mark Goldberg, right? He hates Mark Goldberg. And that's for whatever reason
that?
he doesn't. That's that dog trainer who used to be on the crew years
Oh,
ago.
I don't
right?
know who that guy is either.
Yeah, he used to come on. Anyhow, Bear hates him. So I just said, you know what? I don't really care. Bear did so much for me. You know, like he doesn't get paid. He only does it to see me do well. That's all the Bear wants. He wants me to do well. And I got to be honest with you. I think maybe Tim's using him a bit. Okay?
Using who?
Bear.
But if I'm not mistaken, I was on Tim's channel a few days ago, and Bear was there, and he was chatting with him or giving messages.
That's their alliance now. See, so
Oh.
if you're on Tim's side, you can't be on Marco's side. See, you got to understand there's politics. It's like if you.
But I thought Bear's on your side.
No, he is, but they've got allegiances. There's factions. Do you understand?
Oh, okay. So there's.
The
So
enemy
you're
is
either on
with
Team
him.
Marco or you're Team Tim. You can't have both teams.
Okay.
See, JJ's in love with Marco, right? I'm
Wow.
talking.
I thought
I'm
it was
talking-
the Three Musketeers that started all this together.
No.
I came in way after.
They're factional snakes. They're all self-interested. They're all sons of
Okay.
bitches.
Archie, I gotta get out of here. It was a
Hey,
pleasure.
no
You
worries,
guys have a
man. Great having
night.
you on. See you tomorrow.
Deacon,
not.
$5.
See ya.
Probably
come
not.
back on, Diego.
Okay, that's
Come back
okay, Diego. That's fine, man. We love you.
Got a-
Thanks for
got a
coming on,
busy day.
Diego. Great show. Thanks to have
you
you
guys
on.
solved
Thank you
all
so
the
much,
drama.
man.
Bear.
Love you. Deacon, $5. Bear, get on the show. Well, Bear actually does come on. He's allowed on anytime. Bear does his own show, so he does show his face. Look, let me just say this to you.
What did you do? A
We
watch
did.
show?
Yeah, it's called the Bear Clooney
Yeah.
channel. He shows his face. He shows his face.
It's a really good
Oh,
channel.
I don't
A
know.
lot of good
But look, I
watches.
got to tell you, yellow raincoat, $5.46. Diego is a great addition. Just need the Birdman to add some back. No, we don't want the Marcelo. He's tough. Look, the thing is this: you got to understand the factions. Tim. What happened was Tim was copying all my shtick. He used to stream 3 hours before, 3 hours after. And then he started stealing my ideas, like the fridge. He's got the electronic fridge. He started
Ponte
stealing.
counter offered $750
What's 750?
for the Louis.
Take it.
The bag.
I told
from before,
you.
remember?
I told you he would take 750 because that's what he
Yeah.
offered it to me for. You will love it, man. I'm telling you, it's beautiful. It's gold. It's in that beautiful gold, and it's mint inside.
Okay.
Now let's have a look at this here.
You got LC, $5.
LC $5. Why is Marco afraid of the IRS? It's as if he has something to hide, and why not?
But
Why
he's
does
not
he call-
in America. There's no IRS in
Does
Canada.
he not realize that? I think it. Look. I never heard any of this stuff. Nobody's. Look, any income you earn, you obviously have to declare. I declare everything myself. It's just how it works. I mean, I don't understand who's this is just baloney. Trim Wong, $2. I can come on as a referee. I invented that, you know. Let me say this to you, Wizard. You know, Wizard, I really like having you on. You know why, Wizard?
Oh, I know who this guy is. I'm even subscribed to his fucking channel.
Yeah, he's cool, isn't he? Did you buy the
yeah.
bag? Forget that. Did you
Yeah,
buy
I bought it. Done.
You bought. That's a beautiful bag. You know that?
Yep.
Timepiece fund, $10.
And that's in that gold. That gold. That gold is amazing. Timepiece fund, $10. It's a free economy. And fakers can do what they want, but punters go up in arms when pontiffs' livelihoods get challenged. People know that Arch gave his entire life and career to this watch community. Timepiece Fund, that's the Gurkha. He's a lovely guy. He donated so much to me. Lovely gentleman. We love him. He's actually a really nice guy, that guy.
Oh, that's the man that has a set of 30 watches, I think, right?
Yeah. He's a
real
really
nice guy.
Yeah. Jean Sebastian Fabian, $5. Tim faked them all, but at least he doesn't show any remorse. Respectos. Tim faked them all, but at least he doesn't show any remorse. Look, I got to be honest with you, Wizard. There's factions in these group. You're on Team Marco or you're on Team Tim. See, and this is where the problem is.
But I don't get it. Everybody's talking about this. What do you call it? That the trio, the Three Musketeers, have split up, right?
Yeah.
So if
okay, can I tell you what happened? Can I tell you, if you don't tell anyone, I'll tell you something confidential.
Sure.
Just
No
don't
one's
tell
watching.
anyone, okay?
Just us. Shh, it's all good.
Okay, let me tell you what happened
We're
was,
among
see,
friends.
I had this situation where I
you
created
still
these
need
guys,
8 upvotes, by the way.
I created these guys into superstars, okay? They came on my they were nothing. They were nobody. Tim was fucking hopeless. He had a stupid fucking hiking channel nobody wanted to watch.
Oh, I
Right?
thought he was a gamer.
No, he did. That was pathetic
Oh,
as well,
okay.
okay? He had pathetic gaming. He was just fucking unsuccessful man, okay? And then you had Marco. Marco's a kid, okay? He used to work in a restaurant, for fuck's sake. So he just liked watches. Anyhow, they came on my show, right? They all innocent and nice, right? But unfortunately, what happened is they started to taste a bit of the luxury market. They had people who started super chatting and donating money like it was no tomorrow. These are the super class. Now, Wizard, these people have never had that happen before. Okay? It's the rub off from the pontiff, because I've got
Okay.
super. So what happened is,
They were riding your
Archie
coattails,
effect.
basically, is what
It's
you're
the
saying.
Archie
yeah,
effect. The
but
Archie
but
effect.
the problem is, because their ego was so big, they didn't actually tip their hat that often to the pontiff. They just thought it was their own brilliance.
Oh, I see.
So I thought to myself, how do I destroy this? So firstly, I made sure I got myself a really nice LV box. Right?
As you do.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I
But
decided
you've had
to...
your LV box for a while.
No, that's because I had to be sneaky
No.
about it.
Oh, I see.
Okay,
He's
I'm not
playing
an
chess,
idiot.
not checkers.
Hey.
playing
So then what happened is I milked them as a team for as much money as I could. Then I realized these guys were streaming 3 hours before, 3 hours after, and then they started to tell me what to do. Both of them, Marco and Tim, started to give me orders.
But
So
you're
I
the
thought-
pontiff.
No, I know, but they didn't see that. They don't have your fucking wisdom, Wizard. These are young guys. They think their prick is for pissing out of. They don't understand. They don't
I hear you.
understand
I hear
the
you,
joys
Pontiff.
of an unshaved beaver. They don't understand it, okay? They don't understand. They don't understand.
Where's Bear?
Okay.
Invite him on, man. Invite him
Okay.
on.
Yeah,
Tell
Bear's
Bear to
welcome.
join us.
Tell Bear to join. I'm just telling you the story, right? Please don't tell anyone this, okay?
No, I won't.
Now, I'm just telling you in confidential, okay? Ramsey,
then-
$5. What happened to the game console? Well, I'll speak about that in a bit, but let me just tell you the story. So anyhow, what do? These guys are gone megalomaniacs. At one stage, Tim told me, remove it. He made this classic video. He came on my stream and said, remove it. He started giving me orders. Do you understand?
I remember that.
It's like Different Strokes. Did you ever watch Different Strokes?
Oh,
Wizard?
yeah.
I don't know if you know this, but Gary Coleman and the kids started giving orders to the crew. And another famous Canadian, Mr. Drummond,
Oh, yeah.
he said to them, hey guys, I've been famous before. I've had huge ups and downs, but we never treat people like this. That was Brian. His name was Conrad Bain. Conrad Bain. That's the actor's name.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
That was Phil Drummond, okay?
Yeah.
But what I'm trying to tell you is Phil Drummond had been through the industry a few times. He'd seen it all before. But these kids were young kids. Now, Tim and Marco got massive success. They got money started to pour in. Tim, I'll be honest with you, he was pathetic. He was working at his parents run a adult daycare center, you know, for people with mental illnesses, right?
Right.
You know, dementia and that, right? So it's basically, it's overcharging to look after parents. They shit themselves. It's just a disaster. It's a horrible business, but big money, okay? Let me tell you, he hated his job. It sucks. I mean, what that job has got nothing good except, you know, it's just
Cleaning
shit. It's shit.
bedpans.
Yeah. So when he got lured in with money, who doesn't want to be a YouTube celebrity?
Well,
Do you understand?
yeah, I guess everybody does.
Thousands were pouring in, both sides, both camps. So what I decided to do is, when you've got rats, right? I've read One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. I've done, you know, what's that? That's that story. You know, the one where they're on the island, Pugsy. What's that story called? What's the story? Lord of the Flies. I read the book. Okay. I was an English literature major, so what I did was, I sided with one. I let one go. Okay? And then I switched. Do you understand?
Yep.
So before you know it, they're all turning on each other. And guess what's happened? I've destroyed their before and after shows. I'm streaming 2 to 3 hours a day now. And those fuckers are fighting amongst themselves. They can't work out what's happened. Do you understand? It's all been orchestrated by me. Do you understand, Wizard? Timmy's not a bad guy. Marco's not a bad guy. I'm the evil son of a bitch. And you know why? Because those fuckers didn't fucking realize I made them famous. I made them successful. I made them fucking brilliant. I made them what they are today. They didn't fucking tip their hat. So I had to take it away from them. So to be honest with you, Wizard, it's not Bear's fault. I'm the cunt.
Oh, I'm not saying it's Bear's
I'm
fault.
sorry. I want to apologize now on air. I am sorry. I'm the one. Bear doesn't even exist. It's me. There is no fucking Bear. That's just some Yugoslav drunk I paid to fill in. Ooh. It's me. Do you not see that? This is a face mask. This isn't real. It's not real. Do you understand? He doesn't fucking exist. There is no Bear. There is no fucking Bear. Okay? It could have been an elephant or a woolly mammoth. It doesn't fucking exist. Do you understand, Wizard?
I hear you.
Because these young punks, they thought it was them. Do you understand? They thought they were important.
So I guess the Pontiff had to teach them a lesson.
Yeah, that's what happened. So, you know.
So basically you grounded them again.
Well, the problem is now, because I'm on the cusp, I feel sorry for them. But then they come and bite me and bitch slap me. Oh, you know what? I don't know what to do anymore. You know that, Wizard? The game console, what happened was, as far as I know, Tim said, if you buy me a game console, I'll do videos for you, I'll do this. He promised the world. And then when it came to delivery, the Wizard only got one lousy video out of it. That's what I heard. But what do I know? You know what I mean? The truth is, Wizard, they're not honorable. They're not honorable like many of us, Wizard. It's a different generation, Wizard. I could have told you it ended badly. What you should have done is kept the fucking joysticks until the job was done. Send the empty box. Kept the cables. You know what I mean? It's like what you do is you send the bracelet first. You don't send the head. You understand? Toyota Mo! What happened with the game? I just explained the game console. Omar, Kim Ung, Archie rules with an iron fist. And you know what? These were bestie buddies. They can't even stay in the same room together because they booked a room in London together. They can't even stay in the room. They're tearing each other apart.
They're not staying in the same room.
And I got some more gossip for you. Do you want to hear some really juicy, nasty gossip?
Tim is now gonna be,
Apparently, one of the guys who shall not be named got the room from a sponsor, and he sold half of it to the other fucker and charged him the money to keep the money. It's all complicated. It's so nasty. These people are very fucking nasty and greedy. They put me to shame. The level of greediness out there, I never seen anything like it. You know, the only time I can remember this, Wizard, let me tell you a story. Can I tell you a story, Wizard?
sure.
Okay, many, many years ago, Alex, Watchholic, $2. This is the usual suspects, Kaiser Archie. Let me tell you this. I went to a party years ago, right? I was paid to be the MC. It was somebody's birthday, right? And what we did was, me and this guy drank a very bottle of vintage wine. In Australia, we have a brand of wine called Grange Hermitage.
The
Pine Baron! Pine Baron. Let me tell you the story after this super chat. Pine Baron, $100. When you had your LV box fundraiser, Marco did a lot to publicize and encourage donors on your behalf. I gave $1,500 that night because we were sharing stories. Marco encouraged that. Marco was a good friend, I thought. He is a good friend. They're both good friends. I don't know the backstories, but thought I'd share. Look, Pine Baron, they are decent people. Marco and Tim are really nice boys. They just got very greedy. Okay, let me just tell you the story, Pine Barry, and you'll understand. So what happened is I did an emceeing, okay, Wizard?
Uh-huh.
Now, we had a wine called Grange Hermitage. You heard of Grange Hermitage timely behavior? What is it? Tell Wizard in 2 sentences what it is.
Is that like Night Train? Wino wine?
No, it's not wine.
Oh.
Grange Hermitage is the #1 wine
It's
in
the
Australia.
best wine.
It's considered the best Shiraz in the world, to be completely honest with you. It's about $1,000, somewhere between $500 and $1,000 a bottle, depending on the vintage.
Okay,
It's not
so
cheap
it's a
stuff,
good wine.
right?
Yes. Now, what happened was, let me just tell the story. Okay, there we go. Sickening Wizard, $2. Love watching Wizard kill himself with cig. He's just having a couple of cigs. Have you eaten
like
that
a
kebab,
cigar.
by the way? Have you eaten that kebab, by the way?
Oh, I had a little bit. I don't eat much now with the pills and stuff, so I just got a little bit to drink my pills, and that's
Please
it.
feel free to eat
good.
on air. I don't
Oh,
mind.
no, I'm good. I'm good. Thank you.
Now, Wizard, what happened was I went to this party. I was paid to MC. They were really rich people. When I say rich people, an Aston Martin,
Ooh.
Lamborghini.
Wow.
Oh, beautiful cars in a Porsche.
All the good cars.
Okay. Now, before we had the party, that afternoon, me and him drank the Grange. And he said, do you want to play a party trick?
Sure.
And I said, sure. What do you have in mind? He said, we'll drink the good wine now. Then I've got some average wine. I've actually aged it for the last day. I mean, he's let it air out, so it mellows it a bit.
Right.
You
let it breathe.
We've then put that into the Grange bottle. Okay. Now, he also had a spare Grange bottle. So we had a 96 and a 97. Apparently, they were 2 very distinct vintages, but we put the same wine into both bottles. So we only had one bottle together. We had that between us. Then at the party with these rich people, I was going around and saying, we're going to have Grange Hermitage. Now, these were rich people, and they started crying, and they started saying, this is one of the greatest honors we've been bestowed. So it became very hard to reveal the joke. The hilarious thing is a lot of the wine snobs could tell the difference between the 96 and the 97. Now, the thing I'm trying to tell you is my party joke was I went to these guys and I poured extra in, and I said, if you drink this really fast, I'll put extra in. These were rich people. They all gobbled it like pigs because they can't resist getting something over other people.
Of course.
Do you see that or not?
Yeah, because they're the elite.
And I got to tell you, Wizard, I got to tell you, see, what I learned was a very important lesson there. These people, they're all greedy. They're all nasty. They don't say, oh, no, don't pour it in. Let the other people have some. They all were interested in themselves. There's a saying, you can't con an honest man. Most of these people who get conned, they're greedy. You know what I mean?
Yes, I do.
Just
Hey,
very
Archie.
quickly, Trim Wong, yes. Yes,
Oh,
Green
our
Room.
buddy Dis would like the link to the show.
We're wrapping up soon. And it's 4 a.m. in the morning. He should be going back to bed. Tell him to go back to sleep.
I'm sure
Trim
he can
Wong,
pop on for a
$2.
minute.
I accept your apology. Love you too. Let me drop my link. It's a joke, see? It's a joke.
And
And
another thing
Timepiece
you can learn
Fund,
from
$2. I love the crew, kids, but Pontiff shows must go on. There we go. And we've got Thomas G. Thomas G, £2. Let's do a quick wristwatch check. Today I'm wearing my subby. And Wizard's got the two-tone
beer.
root beer. We got a Tudor GMT. We got a vintage Rolex. And Green Room's got nothing on because there's nothing to do.
Green Room, what are you wearing, man?
Oh, my watch is in the box.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's not wearing it. But let me tell you this. So what
Is he
I'm
a
trying to
Rolex? Are you a Rolex guy?
Yeah, I've got a really old date, 1600.
It's okay.
Now, let me tell you this, okay? The truth is, guys, this is just how it is in this world. People haven't had fame, they haven't had success. They behave differently, and I got to be honest with you, right? I kind of like him still. I got a side of me. It's like a girlfriend. Like, let me tell you a story. I got another story for you, okay? Captain Kurt, $5. Archie, if you are in charge, put the bear on now. And Dis Horez Dis, 6 shekels. Archie, I don't work today. Drop a link.
Yeah, you're lucky to have that Penfolds as well. That's a really nice drop.
It's an amazing drop.
Beautiful.
It was amazing. But what I'm trying to tell you is, right, I had this amazing girlfriend. I loved her so much, right? I just want to tell you the story quickly so you can understand and not... This is the moment where I can pull you guys back in. I had this girlfriend, right? I loved her. Okay? I really loved her. Beautiful woman. Fucking sexy. By the way, guys, if you guys hang around when we end the show, I'll show you a picture, okay? But what happened is I loved her. I told her I loved her. It's amazing, okay? Anyhow, then she was busy with work and da-da-da-da-da. Then she went to America on a holiday. She sends me a photo from America. The only problem is with this photo is it's perfectly composed, perfectly shot, perfect angle, perfect. I'm saying to myself, who the fuck took this photo?
Yeah, it had to be a photographer.
It was the new guy,
Oh.
isn't it? Come on, Wizard. Come on, Wizard. Fuck with me, Wizard. It's the new guy. What do you think, Wizard? It's the new guy.
But I thought she was your girl.
That's what I thought, Wizard. And I said that to her. But you know what? She told me a story. She said, because I said to her, she told me she's a widow. And I said to her, what happened to your husband? He died. Then eventually she told me the story. She told me this, as a girl can only tell you. Her husband discovered that she was in love with another man.
Oh.
Okay, so let's just put that into normal words. She was fucking some other bloke.
Right.
She was riding the cock carousel. Okay, let's just be truthful.
She was riding the baloney pony.
So he went off in the car and drove over a cliff.
Oh.
Now,
Oh,
I
wow.
thought she'd shared a
It's
very important moment with me, and I felt really honored to be trusted by her. What I didn't expect. See, I had ego. I never thought for 1 minute she would do the same to me.
But I hope she didn't expect you to drive off a cliff.
No, but she didn't. But she was fucking another guy later on.
Right.
You understand? Like,
Gotcha.
and that's with these young guys too. They're ambitious. They're young punks. You can't be angry at them. Like, I was angry at her. I said, when are you going to get off this cock? When I said some pretty derogatory things that didn't really translate too well into Japanese with Google Translator. Okay, because she ghosted me. Never spoke to me again. Never. But you know what, Wizard? You can't be angry at her. That's how she always was. That's how these guys are. They're not terrible people.
Their nature. They're true to their nature.
It's just what they are. Do you understand? You need to remember the good times.
Gotcha.
Don't concentrate on, like with Marco and Tim, you know what? I want to remember the good times. I had some fun with them. They were really nice to me. But it's like that story I just told you. There's no need to get upset, okay? That's just how they are. Do you understand?
I hear you.
So please, guys, don't be angry at them. Just understand it for what it is.
Sorry, I just read a comment. Marcello's parrot is the mastermind behind it.
Yes. Guys, we'll be back tomorrow. Thank you so much. Guys, the crew, just stay there, please. Just the crew, I want you to stay. See you tomorrow.